What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh my God. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? My apologies to everyone running behind. Yesterday, I think the power went out of my area at least 3 times, like back to back to back. And of course, if there's no power, there's no internet because my internet is grounded so that I can not have to worry about Wi-Fi connections, but whatever. God, what a damn day. Hopefully you all are doing well. Wanted to go ahead and go live earlier, but of course work got in the way and have to make sure that we beat the weather here. Georgia sucks right now with the weather. It looks like the sky is about to fall. We can't have a hard rain in my area. In my neck of the woods, we can't even have a hard rain without the power going out. So if something happens, that's what happens, y'all. There's another power outage somewhere. You can't make this up. How are you all doing? Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day. I pushed it back just because I had a great Memorial Day with the kids. Hung out with them. Went to David Buster's because I couldn't go to Six Flags because it was stormy. And then yesterday we had power outages. And now today I'm looking at the sky and it's going to storm again. So let's get going, y'all. Y'all doing good? Come on in here, everybody. Come on in here, everybody. So for the sake of brevity, there are a few things that I want to check out over here on X. I think we'll just do another X live and get in fax me when we can. We will. Oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. Because Candace is over here getting. I heard she was trying to target anybody that talked about her. Candace Owens, Candace Amber Rose Owens Farmer. You don't scare me, girl. You dumb alien. Who the hell you think you trying to scare? Candace, you know damn well you don't scare me. Not over here. You have no power on my platform. The hell wrong with you? You trying to scare everybody from talking about you? Candace. I said your name, Ann. The hell wrong with her? That girl done lost her damn mind. Candace, let me tell you something. You cannot handle my level of crazy. I get smart before I lose it. You understand? This hell forgot. She thought a whole tantrum daring people to talk about her. Candace, Carol. This is what you're facing, Candace. You see this? Harpo versus Owens. This is what you're really mad about. This federal lawsuit that your dumbass is going to lose. Candace, I'm talking about you. The candy asses can go run tail that. And I heard you're going to Russia. Don't come back. Take your cult members with you. Candy asses, y'all go help your cult leader pack up for Russia. Dear Putin, Candace Owens is all yours. You can have her. Sincerely, the United States of America. And everybody that's not in her cult. The hell? All of a sudden, this little heifer want to sit here, this dumb alien from outer space. Got the audacity to sit here and say that she gonna try to hem everybody up for talking about her. Heifer, get your ass off the internet. You are a public figure. You're not a journalist. I will not give you that. You're bad at this. But you are a public figure. And people will talk about you. You don't have enough money to take everybody to court. So you say. Because you don't want to go bankrupt, remember? Oh, they're going to bankrupt me. No, they're going to mollywop your ass and you're going to lose bigly. Prepare yourself for this bigly loss. Trump says she bigly bad. She says she's a bigly alien. And I'm saying that she's going to bigly lose. We got biglies all around. Who wants some? Throw out a bigly something. Candace is a bigly dum-dum. Bigly dumb heifer. Bigly alien. Give me all your biglies in the chat right now. She's a bigly clown. Keep it rolling. Can't make this up. Girl, who you talking to? Nobody could talk about me. What you mean? What planet you on? Girl, welcome to Earth. Well, we don't care how you feel. Oh, Candace, You've been missing this roasting session, you heifer. We don't give a damn how you feel. Girl. Candace. Lean into the microphone. Just in case I'm not hollering loud enough. Candace. Psst. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2. We don't give a damn how you feel. Candace, you can kiss all of our asses, collectively speaking. Can't make this up. Anybody that talks about me is gonna get it. Girl, we are not your children. We are not your children, Candace. We owe you nothing, heifer. The audacity. She really feel like she scolded somebody. Go to your room. Oh, really? Oh. She's trying to send everybody in their room because they talking about her dumb ass. Girl, bye, Felicia. Oh, Lord. Y'all keep Candace in your prayers. She's obviously, forgetting her place here on earth. This girl. Boy, this is so epic. Oh, child. Y'all come on and hit that like button. Hit that like button. I know it's been a minute. I appreciate you all coming in, hitting that like button and hanging out with me. Shout out to my mom's Francisca. Don't stop up in here. What's going on? Sifa, what's going on? I'm so sorry I was late. Unsupervised behavior. Unsupervised. I'm so sorry. How you doing? How y'all doing? I've had a lot of power outages here. 3 days. Yes, 3 times yesterday. 3 times in one day. It's like, man, can y'all, for the sake of my groceries, not keep going out? My kids bougie, honey. They child. They're like, mama, you didn't have no power for like 3 hours. We ain't drinking this milk. Child, like, for the sake of my groceries, come on now. Oh man, good to see you all. Good to see you all. Don't stop. Say you be back. Sherry, how you doing, Sherry? Choo-choo. Shout out to my boss, y'all. Shout out to the greatest boss. Look at this. Look at God. Thank you, Twitter. March off for the $20 super. Oh, thank goodness. This amigos está aquí. Let me explain. Factme had a lady named Alessandra to debate him. Although Mr. Steven did okie dokie, the CEO followers spewed every single one of her talking points. Oh, Lord. You know that's got to be a whole headache in a can. Yeah, I would have to have like a drink, a mixed drink, to listen to her cult members who are dumber than her argue using her talking points. I want y'all to let that sink in for a minute. Candace Owens' cult members are dumber than her because she's a narcissist. Cult leaders have to be the smartest people in the room. If she's stupid on her own, imagine hearing her cult member trying to debate someone in this reality here on earth, but they're using Candace's talking points to do it. That shows they can't even come up with a viable argument on their own accord. They cannot think for themselves. It's the hive mentality. Now do you all see what I was talking about? Marchon gets it. Marchon said, all she did was spew out Candace's talking points because that's all the cult members know. It's the hive mentality. I haven't seen Sinners yet. I'm just going to be honest. It's not a dig at Michael B. Jordan or the movie. I just haven't seen it yet. But the clips that I did see towards the end where you have this hive mentality of these evil ghouls, demons, vampires, whatever, roaming the earth, right? All feeling pain at the same time. They all squealing. Candace, that movie is right up your alley. You say you can hear demons squealing? Candace, you say you can hear demons squealing. Sinners will be right up your alley because they start squealing in the end. When the main demon vampire get hit in the head with that guitar, they all start squealing at the same time. But that's exactly what a cult is. The hive mentality where they all say the same thing and they just repeat her talking points. They're not allowed to think outside the box or to have their own thought. Because if, let's say, Alessandra was able to just do that for 5 minutes, the cult would have went after her and said, no, that's not what Candace said. You have to say word for word what she said and repeat her dumb talking points bit by bit. You can't mess this up, Alessandra. You must repeat all the talking points word for syllable. Even if you do say Barrett. You've got to butcher the same word she butchers. Because it's still beret. But that's the hive mentality, you all. Right here. And I'm so glad you set this march on. Right here is the epitome of the hive mentality. They're not smart enough to think on their own. The only thing they can do is repeat their cult leaders' talking points. It's what they're conditioned and trained in their mind to do. They don't have their own mentality, because then that would show that they're thinking outside the cult. And it might cause them to lose their status inside the cult, right? Because they actually think that Candace loves them when she doesn't. Girl doesn't even say a prayer for them. On video, Candace, I dare you. Pray one time on camera, Candace. Candace Owens, because you said nobody should say your name and talk about you. Candace Owens can kiss the rearest end of my behind. I dare you say a prayer for your cult members on a video. Not pre-scripted or pre-recorded. Go live and do it impromptu. I'll let you take 3 seconds to define the word impromptu, Candace, because I know you don't know what that means. I dare you to go live and pray for your cult members. Impromptu, not a pre-scripted, pre-recorded prayer, just straight off the top of the dome or whatever you aliens call the top of your head. I dare you, Candace. Just pray one time for 30 seconds. Let's hear what a prayer sounds like coming from you. And it can't be what you pray at mass. It can't be any standard prayer. It has to be something straight off the top of the crevice. I would assume that aliens call the top of their head a crevice of some sort. Underneath that wig, Candace's head looks like a baby's butt. Smooth like a baby's bottom. No line. It's like cone head except flat. Oh, can we get a photo of that? Can we get Candace as a flathead, cone head alien? Is that possible? Like cone heads, but flat. It's not tipped off. It's just flat. Or it looks like a booty. Can we get an image of Candace with a butt, a baby's smooth butt on the top of with a butt on the top? Oh, you know what? Make it a little hairy. Yeah, make it hairy. A hairy ass as the top of her head. That's got to be what aliens refer to the top of their heads as. Butts. And the buttocks. No wonder she be thinking about so much dumb shit. Her ass is where her brain should be, okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't make this up. Hit that like button coming in. All the candy asses mad because she going to Russia, I guess. Oh, who knows? Oh, brace yourselves to be even more mad about this lawsuit. Tell your cult leader to go to court. Chabu. Oh, man. So, yeah. Y'all should expect the candy asses. Anybody that's trying to defend Candace at this point, yeah, expect them to be dumber than she is, to have a butt for brains, and to repeat her talking points and nothing more. Don't listen. Don't expect anything beyond that, okay? They're going to only repeat her talking points, have butt for brains, and hive mentality. We all on one accord with that? Hit the phone. Hit the phone if y'all understand. That's how cults are. That's the sign of a cult member, a loyal cult member whose bills Candace does not pay. Candace, you don't pay nobody's bills. Sound like you don't barely want to pay your own. Girl, bye, Felicia. Unbelievable. Oh, what's going on, y'all? Everybody speak to everybody. Oh, let's see here. I appreciate what facts we did, but oh my God, that chick pissed me off. I will be back. I'm on Artie Live notification on. Okay, cool beans. Shout out to Artie. Did y'all see the announcement for Friday? Lady Luck Club and Artie Trolls will be live together. Yay! I'm supposed to be on Paramount Tactic tomorrow. I haven't heard. Gary, what you doing, Gary? Ciao. We gotta find out what's going on with Gary. He ain't sent me that back. I done asked twice. Ciao, boo. I told him, I said, send me the link if you've got StreamYard. I want to make sure I stream to my channel as well. Somebody reach out to Paramount Tactic and let him know that I sent him a message on X. It's a PM, but I will send him one under a post or something. And then Milk Bar TV got new video. He got a new video up. So shout out to everybody, you all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Candace up here losing her damn mind, thinking she threatening everybody. Child boo. Now she taking up for Russia. You can't make this stuff up. Candace, you don't know what the hell you want to do day by day. This is how dumb demons act. Laura Loomer going back in on her, and we are here for it. I just want her to do a whole nother live stream and just Loomer her behind again. Y'all know we'll do a live stream watch party for that one. Child. Don't forget S-Files will be over on Paramount Tactic. So we got to show her some support as well. One of the reasons why I'm not going to be too long, I want to be able to support her. So you guys make sure you support the S-Files. She will be on with Gary from Paramount Tactic, and we will be watching and tuning in. Shout out to my moms, you all. So I appreciate all of you. I'm still waiting on Edie to post up that video we worked on Saturday. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. So if you guys can tune in and make sure you support S-Files over on Paramount Tactical. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to be tuning in myself, so I'll be able to leave him a comment in the chat. Like, dude, need to make sure we up for it still. All right, y'all, let's get to this before time runs out. We got some bookmark stuff. Thank you for another $20 super march on. I appreciate you. He said, my Ita granddaughter had to remind me about my blood pressure. This lady defended CO to the nines and then tried to imply that these were all her original thoughts, observations, and questions. Sigh relief to be. Yo, y'all. Oh, man. I tried to listen. I'm telling you all this. This is how they have mentality. That's how they think. Y'all, that's how they think. That's how they act. Oh, Lord. I barely can tolerate Candace. Oh, Lord have mercy. We got to flip a coin. Listen, we got to get 1,000 views on this video if y'all want me to do a watch party on that debate with Fax Me. And I'm going to have a hard drink. Okay. Thank you, Mindy. Yeah, because I sent them a message as well. It was him and his producer in it, and I never got a response, so I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, Queen Table Rocks, how you doing? I see you up in here. Shout out to Mindy, my moms, you all. B. Harley, I appreciate you all. Colleen, I see you. I see you, Colleen. I seen you, Ginger Spice. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Moshi. Why is jealous capitalized? You understand that doesn't give it more of an effect. It just means you're yelling. Who the hell are you yelling at? Tell your cult leader to stop being a punk ass. We will be talking about her. You understand me, Moshi? Is it Moshi? Moshi? Moesha? Moesha. Hey, you know what? Moesha sounds fun. You know say Moesha. Moesha SYYM. What does SYYM mean? What is that for? Is that an acronym? Moesha. Moshi Moesha. SYYM. Y'all see Moesha here? Because the candy asses think they child. They have no idea how much I laugh at them. Is that SYYM supposed to mean something? Chabu. Tell your cult leader I said kiss my ass and kick rocks. You can make this. Who they so bigly mad, Lord? What's going on, Evie? How you doing? I see y'all up here. Thank you, Ginger Spice. LLC, did you get the email with the enhancement of the image in Candace's shades? You sent me an email. I know someone sent me a more clear photo over on X. I have not checked my email in a couple days, so can you all please just bear with me? Give me a good day to catch up. Is that good? I literally went from work, making sure the kids got dinner, freshening up, and come live. Plus, you know, that's part of the delay. Oh, I gotta make sure my babies eat. They got like 6 stomachs. God. And then praying that, you know, the storm doesn't start before I go live, so the power doesn't go out. Oh, good grief. But I will check it. I will check it. Thank you so much, Ginger. I appreciate you. I know, right, B. Harley? They always say I'm jealous. They say that on the second channel as well, the Lady Luck Club with Sweet Tea. You just jealous of her. Of what? She's being sued. How the hell would I be jealous of somebody that's being sued in 2 different lawsuits, both of which she will lose bigly? This helper is going to Russia to try to get some peace of mind for some reason. Because I'm tired of everybody clowning me. I'm going after everybody that talks about me. Bitch, please. Girl, we got the First Amendment over here. This is the protections of the law and God are strong up in here in the LLC. You understand? They always say that, and yet they keep promising me $7,000 and they never giving me any money. Can you believe it? They won't even leave me a super Moesha. Leave me a super chat. Talk about somebody jealous of somebody. Of what? Somebody being sued? She's gonna lose both. Brian Harper is gonna definitely give her a shellacking in a district court in a federal lawsuit complaint. What the hell is there to be jealous of somebody that has 2 lawsuits on their hands right now? One is from the president of France, and the other is a federal complaint. Who would be jealous of that? Yeah, I'm so jealous that she's catching all these lawsuits. Oh no! The audacity and the gall. I'm so jealous of Candace. You know, all this attention she's getting because she's being sued like hell. The girl is getting sued. There is literally nothing to hate. All right, Evie. Sorry, I got my child calling. You all good, honey? It's all good. Hit the replay. Girl will be here. Child. Oh, I know life be Lafayette does, child. Tina Marie, how you doing? If anybody have missed, please charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm so glad all of you all tuned in. Did I say hello to you, see for how you doing, honey? If I haven't, Queen Table Rock is cracking up. Colleen up in here. Did I miss anybody else? I want to make sure I get you all in here because I miss you guys. It's been a couple days. I definitely wanted to go live yesterday, but it was late. Saint, how you doing? I can't believe I missed. Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry, Saint. I am so sorry, dear heart. I definitely never mean to miss my mods, y'all. I have the greatest mods on YouTube. One of which is going to be over on Gary's channel. We're going to get to y'all ready. While Moesha talking about I'm jealous. Of Candace losing lawsuits. Yeah, okay. That's so priceless. Yeah, because there's nothing about this worthy of me being jealous of. Harper v. Owens. Yeah, this is in her state because she can't claim, oh, this is not in my jurisdiction. Yeah, the hell it is now. Oh, she's so gonna lose. Moesha, did you see this lawsuit? Your cult, your cult leader, he got slapped with her and Mitch Snow and two of her LLCs. They should have named George Farmer as well. You don't want to stand there and let her say all that dumb crap. He aided in that behavior as well. Shoot. April 30th, y'all. Oh, we got one thing. We got to really go through this case docket activity. I'm just trying to see. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to go on mute right quick. Yeah, one day we're gonna have to go over this in detail, but I want y'all to pay attention to this docket entry right here. So you have a Robert Peel and Megan Catherine Chambers admitted to this court and verified. Now, are they her attorneys or his? Oh yeah, no. This is the notice of appearance for the defendant. I hope y'all can see that. Can y'all see this? This is what it looks like when someone enters a case as an attorney. You see this notice of appearance, and then it should be an order of entry, I do believe. But y'all saw that, right? So this is just proof. And I want y'all to see this. Let me pull this back up. Notice of appearance. This notice of appearance is for Robert A. Peel of Sims Funk PLC hereby enters his appearance as counsel for defendants Candace Owens LLC, and George Tom Inc. in the above captioned case, and respectfully request that all pleadings and notices filed in this case be served on the undersigned. And then you see the attorney's information along with their bar numbers and all that other stuff here. I'm not going to read the addresses out loud, but you know. And then, of course, this was filed and docketed on May 14th. So this is one of Candace's attorneys. And since this is a law firm, more than likely it's going to be at least two attorneys representing the defendants. Plus, she has her LLCs being named as well. And here you all see Megan C. Chambers. I do believe the first one was Robert A. Peel. This is Megan C. Chambers with the same law firm, Sims Funk. Man, why is Funk a part of this damn law firm name? What kind of law firm name is this? Sims/Funk, like funky, or P Funk. Play that funky music. Bop out to town. Hereby enters her appearance as counsel for defendants. This is a female attorney for defendants Candace Owens LLC, and George Tommy. Now, do you all notice something in this for the defendants? Y'all notice something different? 5 points for whoever gets it. What y'all see differently with this? You know what? That's a good question, Mindy. Are they Jewish lawyers? Check them out right quick and let me know. Sims and Funk PLC. Anybody know who's different? Funk is a Germany Mennonite last name. Is it now? I'm like, yeah, I was wondering, like, what kind of last name is that? That's the first one for me. I don't think I've ever met anybody with the last name Funk. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I've never met anybody, especially an attorney. Last name Funk. Clearly, the attorneys, though, is this two in that law firm? I'm not sure how many more is in that law firm or working for the law firm. I would assume, and this is my assumption, that since Brian Harple's attorney team, his counsel team is stacked. It's at least 3 attorneys, right? You got them over here saying that this was filed with the court CMECF system. And then you got CD three attorneys here. This is the attorneys for the plaintiff. So he has at least 3 attorneys. I mean, one of them is a full law firm group. So you have these attorneys here for the plaintiff. I can imagine 2 attorneys for Candace plus 2 LLCs may not cut it. But you all see a difference in this here? In the defendants that they're representing? Y'all notice somebody missing? 10 points if you can tell me what's missing here. 10 points. Who's missing here? Can somebody tell me? Quickly before I have to give up the answer. Yeah. There you go, Mindy. Mitch Snow is missing. Candace, why is Mitch Snow missing? Candace Amber Owens Farmer, why is Mitchell Snow missing from this notice of appearance where 2 of your attorneys have filed to this court? Why is he missing? Anyone know? What's going on? No reply. Hey, Rosetta. What's going on, Shauna? How you doing? Mitch Snow is missing. What's going on, Nikki? Yeah, good job, y'all. Where's Mitch? Why is Mitch missing? Can anybody tell me that? Come on, candy asses. Come in the chat. You can answer. Don't be shy. Anyone knows why he's missing? Tell me why. Just came in. Shout out to you, honey. Shout out to Abad. Shout out to No Reply. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Rosetta up in here laughing. Why is Mitch Snow missing, Candace? Mitch Snow is missing from this notice of appearance. 2 attorneys and Mitchell Snow is not named as a part of the defendants they're representing? The hell you say? Mitch Snow somehow is missing from this. I can't believe it. Can y'all believe that? I'm going to have to change the header of this live stream because clearly we're not going to get in the watch party for Fax Me. Oh, man. Why is Mitch Snow missing? Why is he missing, Candace? I'll tell you why, Candace. Because you knew damn well you would never pay for his attorney fees if he were to be sued to lie with you and conspire to defame Brian Harple and Erica Kirk. You remember when he said that he was 95 to 99% sure that he saw Brian Harple and Erica Kirk on a U.S. Army military base where they have cameras every damn where. You remember that, Candace? He said he was 95 to 99% sure. Erica Kirk need to hurry up and sue you. But see, Brian Harple is like, let me show y'all how it's done. We're not playing no games with this. I'm not waiting for shit. I'm suing her right now. Hopefully Victor Marks is next. And Tim Pool and all these people she had inconvenience and having to move out the neighborhood near UVU because her cult members are dumb. Especially dumber than her. They put people's lives in danger and she's doxing and committing all these cyber crimes. Candace, why didn't you cover Mitchell Snow with an attorney? I mean, you did talk to him before you two aired this pre-recorded, pre-scripted episode where he said he was 95 to 99% sure he saw Brian Harple and Erica Kirk on a U.S. military base for the U.S. Army. But if you felt you were so assured with your co-defendant, and you know damn well he's broke as hell and he cannot afford attorneys or any judgment issued against him in the millions of dollars, why didn't you cover his attorney's fees? Didn't you say, Candace, you were going to match those Save Go Now donations dollar for dollar? Candace, did you ever match those donations dollar for dollar? And don't get me wrong, Mitchell Snow had this coming. He's a dumbass liar who, I guess, zenith in life is claiming to be the son of the Zodiac killer, a person that took other people's lives. That's the highlight of his life. He's lied about everything else, but that is the biggest highlight and still a lie of his life, because we haven't seen any DNA test results. And if you lie about 5 things, you'll lie about 50 more. So we're not obligated to believe anything he says about being the son of Zodiac killer. Why would he want to claim that relation? I will never understand, and it's pure evil. But Candace, if you were so sure in Mitch Snow, why didn't you just cover his attorney's fees? Why don't you show proof, Candace, that you matched those donations dollar for dollar? Because the candy asses gave up their rent and mortgage money and helped this fool raise over $135,000. So if you match it dollar for dollar, he should have double the amount of what he had last week. Because that's how math works. So let's say she hasn't done it and she does it today. Whatever you see now, before she donates, after her donation should cause it to double. Do y'all really think that she's going to actually donate her own money out of her own pocket to Mitch Snow? Because I don't. Let me know in the chat. Y'all really think she's going to help Mitch Snow cover his attorney's fees? Because clearly, she couldn't even just say, you know what? As opposed to giving you money, I'll just pay the attorneys to help represent you as well. All right? I mean, it's going to be a team of lawyers, like Brian Harper has. These are 2 totally different lawyers, by the way. These are not the same lawyers representing her in the Macron lawsuit, that one of which she's already left. Or she's already lost, rather. And who knows if the other attorneys withdraw from the case. So y'all can see these are not the same attorneys from the Macron lawsuit. Not even the same law firms. So this is the thing. Why not just cover Mitch Snow and just pay, whatever little extra money for him to be represented by the same attorneys, Candace? You trusted that he was 95 to 99% accurate. You said that the military should be apologizing because you were so sure of Mitch Snow. And you won't even cover him with an attorney, and you know he's broke as hell. Now, he deserves every bit that happens to him. He deserves all of this. This is called karma, Mitch Snow, you dumbass. You raised a hammer to hit a woman. And the only reason why he didn't is because she was recording. I think he would have done it had she not been recording. And then he would have tried to justify it as self-defense and try to get away with it because he's a punk-ass coward. Who takes a hammer and just hit around on a car like that, trying to piss off their spouse? A clown. This punk ass that the candy asses are still trying to embrace. Why? Your cult leader won't even cover his attorney's fees. Go figure. She won't even just throw a little extra money in her attorney's way and say, can y'all please include Mitch Snow? Because I know he broke his hell and he lied with me and, He didn't get a disclaimer that he could very well be sued for even pulling that stunt on her show. Candace, you didn't tell him that? Or is that the reason why you helped him raise that money? Because you didn't give him a damn dime. You told your coach to do it. Is that why, Candace? Because you knew there was a possibility We say something that just goes way over the edge, they probably will sue us. Let me go ahead and help you raise some money in advance. And I'll promote it. I ain't giving you no money, but I'll just promote it. Is the $134,000+ to help him get started? Or what? Candace said she believed him. And that the military should apologize for something they did not do that neither of these clowns could prove. And yet, when she has two attorneys file their NOAs here to represent her in this matter, it's only for her as the individual, Candace Owens LLC, and Georgetown Inc. Mitch Snow, if this isn't enough for you to see, you dumbass, that you need to be giving up information and flip on Candace Owens, I don't know what else to tell you. You'll be stuck with a bill that even a bankruptcy cannot get you out of, because you will not be able to file bankrupt to avoid paying a judgment in a federal lawsuit, or anyone for that matter. You got there on X and posted up that nonsense and buffoonery, and now you're sitting back regretting it because you know Candace, a narcissistic alien from outer space, doesn't care about anybody but herself, because she didn't even think of you enough to help you secure an attorney. You punk ass. Candace does not care about anyone but herself. And then had the audacity to talk about, woe is me. Help me raise money by buying all my dumbass t-shirts and hats. I need money for attorney's fees. You don't have to necessarily, donate or anything, but just buy the merch. Yeah, you know why? Because if she just takes donations for attorney's fees, then people have the right to challenge what she's doing with the money when she's already made $50-60 million. This girl is a multimillionaire. Her candy asses inform us every single time I go live, just like Moesha Moshi. They think we're jealous of her when she's being sued. For she's being sued and she's going to lose. Hell, I hope he get $20 million out of her minimum. Same thing with Macron's. George Farmer allegedly is worth $244 million. Yeah, okay. George, you had this coming. You could have told Candace to go make you a sandwich and go sit the hell down and have several seats, but you didn't. You stood behind the camera, as you said, and it what? 2 videos at least? You stood behind the camera, let her be glorified like she's God with her dumbass evil nonsense. And you allowed all of that defamation to happen right in front of your face. I just don't understand why you're not being named George Farmer. But if your lavender wife in this dumb lavender marriage causes you to lose out on $40-50 million just from 2 lawsuits, and there are more to come. There's more to come. I'm going to be quite honest. I would be pissed off if Erica Kirk did not sue her. Boy, that would boil my blood. Because you cannot let her get away with this dumb shit. Jesus was not a punk when he walked this earth. He didn't let people walk all over him, including demons. He cast them out and kept living. He was not a coward. And I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying she's going to have to sue Candace. Bottom line. We'll help you, Erica Kirk. We'll help you get video and post evidence and stuff you can use. We're already doing it with Brian Harper. You think his attorney's the only one looking at post Candace? No. Many of us are sending Brian Harper's attorney stuff. Try to make use of it however you can. But here you go. Just in case. We'll do the same for Erica Kirk and anyone else that sues you. But this is a telltale sign that Candace doesn't care. She only cares about herself. He cannot afford an attorney. Mitch Snow cannot afford this federal lawsuit. So Mitch Snow, you might want to think about some things, because Candace will not be paying your bill when you get hit with a judgment. that judgment will be severally, meaning separate and jointly. So let's say the judge or the jury rather orders Mitch Snow to pay $500,000. It can't be something unrealistic beyond what he realistically could pay either way. So his judgment may not be the same as what's issued against Candace and her LLCs. But even for $500,000, he can't afford that shit either. So he'll definitely be stuck here, trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do if he loses? You think Candace going to give him the money? No. Nope. This is something else. Candace is not going to give him a damn thing. Like I said before, hit the four of you recall me saying Candace is going to leave his ass high and dry. She's not even going to help him with an attorney. She's going to go to court and say, well, Your Honor, I didn't say those things. He said it. Maybe I shouldn't have given him a platform. But, he said those things. I didn't say that. She will beat you to the punch, Mitch Snow, and she will point the fingers at you, and you will take the downfall. And she will be standing on the sideline laughing all the way, trying to blame you for as much of this as she possibly can. And that is exactly what the hell you get. It's called karma. But Candace knew what she was doing. Her attorneys filed this, and they was like, Mitch Snow, who? We don't know no Mitchell Snow. Who the hell is that? What is Lady Luck Club talking about? We don't know that guy. Oh, he's a co-defendant. Oh, well, hell, he on his own. We're not here to represent Mitchell Snow. We don't give a damn what happens with him in this lawsuit. We're not representing him. He can kick rocks. We're here for Candace only and her two corporate entities. That's it. We ain't even on Mitch Snow. Screw him. Child. I'm trying to tell you all. I saw this coming. You got the foes up in here flowing. Y'all hit the phone. Y'all remember me saying that? I said, man, he done sat here, and we all know that they planned that in advance. Go back to my earlier live streams I did last year when he first came on. I even said, Candace, you got that boy raising all that money over there, and he didn't even earn it. Trying to egg her dumbass on, and she fell for it. You got to make him earn that $135,000. He didn't say nothing that was worthy of that. And what did she do? Start back talking about him again. She's so stupid. Candace, you're so dumb. It's so easy to set you up. You can't make this up. That's why her dumb ass turns to crimes, because she's not smart enough to actually do anything of this caliber without breaking the law. Oh, man. Y'all, this is so crazy. And yeah, Candace will 1000% blame Mitch Snow and Mitch. And if Mitch keeps acting the way he does, it will be empty chair defense. And Candace can blame Mitch for tricking her. Exactly. What's going on, Mind Chaos Brew? Y'all shout out to Mind Chaos in the chat. Can we get Mind Chaos Brew's YouTube channel link dropped in the chat? Let's show us some love. How you doing, girl? Hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day. Girl, I was over here without power. 3 times yesterday, power went out. Can't make this up. Hard rain and we lose power. How you doing, honey? Like, hey, Osborne is a fantastic content creator. Very original. And she can sing. Made some really good songs. Oh, my goodness. Make sure you guys go support her. You got to go support my Chaos Brew. I appreciate you, honey. There you go. Thank you so much, No Reply. Shout out to my moms. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys go check out my Chaos Brew. Go sub and show us some love. Shout out to you. Lori said nope. No, she ain't gonna help him at all. That's what's going on. Ooh, child. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? I see you up in here, honey. Mitch is gonna turn on Candace. Yep, don't stop. He won't have a choice. He won't have a choice. Now, here's the thing. This is not a criminal matter. So even if he does tell, Brian Harper's, the attorney, their legal team, everything they need to know, not what they want to hear, but actually tells the truth. Please believe they can still sue him. That does not guarantee him to be removed from the lawsuit. You know how much he would have to tell them and divulge to actually have the allegations against him specifically to be dismissed. You would have to, when I say he would have to cooperate on every level, hell, he need to provide enough information to have criminal charges brought against Candace. That's how solid his stuff would have to be to keep from, being challenged in court in a civil proceeding. They're not obligated to give him a plea deal. This is not a criminal matter. So if he does run his mouth and tell it all, they can still sue him. They can say, okay, thank you for telling us everything you know. We still suing your ass. Yeah, you're not getting off this lawsuit, but thank you for letting us know everything. Maybe the jury will be a little bit more lenient. They will not be, completely unrealistic, but probably a little bit more lenient if he cooperates. But it should never mean that he's going to be taken off as a co-defendant. No. I think the best way he can try to lessen the blow, you better tell Brian Harper, his attorney, everything they need to know and give them evidence. And then ask them, hey, well, how do you all feel about having criminal charges referred to the prosecutor? It needs to be that top-notch stellar type information. Otherwise, they're not going to be studying you. They know you're a lawyer. And you ratting on Candace and her ratting on you will just be more proof that neither of you dumbasses knew what you were doing in the first place. Now, you know what? Candace did know. She knew. She wanted to blame Erica Kirk for something because she can't stand her. She hates her. But neither of them considered the consequences of their actions. You're going to learn today. You going to learn today. Miss Snow, you going to learn today. You brought this on yourself. Did nobody tell you to do this? You weren't forced. You chose to do this willfully and intentionally and wantonly. Your damn fault. Look, for once, you're a grown-ass man. Go to court. He's dodging service. He's too busy dodging service. My chaos brew, this idiot is dodging service. To the point where when the actual private process server tried to serve him, he became violent. And we know he has the tendency to be violent. We've seen the video of him using a hammer to hit on a car and then raise to his actual wife, who's all of 100 pounds, 120. Had it not been for her recording, he probably would have struck that woman with that hammer. She had to yell, "Don't," just to get him to stop midway in the air. We caught him raising that hammer to her and trying to go towards her and approach her. We caught that in video in slow motion because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And this is the idiot that Candace platformed on her show and then tried to dismiss that as baby mama drama. You dumbass, he was married to her. Keep that energy up, Candace. Funny how you not covering him with this attorney. Funny how you have not donated any money to match his so-called contributions on the Save Go Now. You know he need money for attorney fees. Why don't you just give him $250,000? That's what the target goal is. The target goal is for $250,000, $250,000. Candace, why don't you just give him the money and pay the taxes on it? You believed in him so much to where you put him on your show. All of a sudden, no, I got 2 attorneys. You have nothing. These are my attorneys. All mine. No, Mitch, no. You can't have my attorneys. My attorneys. And then it'll be the first one to be mad. I can't believe Mitch Snow betrayed me. No, he threw you underneath the bus because that's exactly what you're going to do to him. There's no honor amongst thieves, as they say. And the truth ain't in either one of them. No honor, no truth, no soul, no brain, no nothing. Both of them just walking around being dumb assholes. Candace, you had this coming. So did you, Mitch, no. And now you have no attorney and you're trying to dodge service. Let me see what this is. All right, here it is, y'all. Here's the proof of the service here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hold on, let me scroll up. All right, as y'all can see here, it is. Proof of the summons right here. Proof of service. You got this. I mean, it's basically a template, right? This section should not be filed with the court unless required by Federal Rules Civil Procedure 4 sub I or L. I think that's L. L. This summons for Mitch Snow was received by me on May 1st, 2026. Y'all see that there? Then you see here, I returned the summons unexecuted because, y'all see that here? Because hostile environment after attempting service at, and you got the address. This cost what? $87 for services for a total of $87 because he did not claim travel. I declare under penalty of perjury that this information is true. Candace, this is what you call a sworn statement. When you make such declarations under the penalty of perjury, yeah, lie on that stuff if you want to. They will hit you with a perjury charge. And the judge will be more than pissed off. I really hope they get the chance to depose Candace. I want her ass under oath. You see, Candace, you and your dumb cult members, y'all think everybody's jealous of you. No, we just want your ass deposed. We want you under oath. We want you to go to court. We want you to be questioned and then cross-examined. That's what the hell we want. We want you alive, well fed, and to go to court and be deposed under oath. That's exactly what many of us want. And that's the bare minimum. So as you all can see here, additional info regarding attempted service. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's kind of small. So they got the date and time stamp. So when he tried to serve this document in the past, May 1st, 10:38 a.m., no answer at the address. May 4th, 12:13 p.m., there was no answer at the address. This was 3 days in between. And then the next day, May 5th, at 10:37 a.m., there was no answer at the address. Then on May 6th, the next day at 8:04 p.m., I placed a phone call to the number ending, and they got it there, resulting in refusal to cooperate. I spoke with Mitch Snow. The individual appeared to be a male contact, confirmed his name, then hung up. Mitch Snow, how dare you hang up on somebody, you dumb clown. The audacity. Y'all see that there now? Confirmed his name, then hung up. Then again on May 6th, 8:08 p.m., I was unable to deliver the documents due to a hostile environment. I spoke with a neighbor who doesn't recognize name. Subject was unwilling to confirm address. The address appears to have had no activity since first attempt, except for a camera being placed in the window. Occupants, if any, will not cooperate. Y'all, you can't make this up. He's dodging service. He's dodging service. So what does that tell you? He can't afford an attorney. He cannot afford any judgment against him. And he's dodging service. Is that the looks and sound of a man that actually wants to go to court talking about subpoena power? Oh, let's get to the discovery phase. You letting Candace pop your head up, you dumbass. There is no discovery phase. You don't even want to go to court and answer to the summons. Why are you dodging service? This is what the candy asses were sitting here and parrot all day. While Mitchell Snow is sitting here dodging service, the candy asses want you to think that Candace really wants to go to court and get to the discovery phase. And then this idiot chimes in on X and says all that nonsense as well while he dodges service. Just take the damn paper and keep living. That's what's so crazy about this. So much for that subpoena power, Candace. Your co-defendant is dodging service. You might want to call Mitch and say, listen, I don't give a damn how you feel about nothing. I want subpoena power. I want subpoena power, damn it. And I want to get to the discovery phase. You are slowing that down. Now accept service. And then from there, you can determine if you want to come to court or not. If not, a default will be issued against you. And then we can all keep moving on. That's exactly what should happen. But him not accepting it does not mean that the courts would not consider this proof of service. That's just you not wanting to accept it. That's irrelevant. Law doesn't say that you have to accept it willfully. If they make attempts and then what they encounter is something hostile, the courts are not going to force a process server to keep going into a dangerous situation. So from that point, when they realized, okay, this guy's going out here, we've seen video evidence of Mitch Snow get aggressive and use hammers as deadly weapons and all this stuff. He has the ability to be violent. So we're not going to put that person in harm's danger anymore. Therefore, the court had to intervene to say, okay, y'all can go ahead and use the United States Marshal Services to do this service. And then if he, bucket them, they're going to buck back. So knuck if you buck. Knuck if you buck, Mitch Snow. The marshals will not play with you. They are commissioned police officers. They have the right to arrest you and draw a weapon if they need to. Act like you big, bad, and tough and bold if you want to. See, you keep letting Candace fill your head up with dumb shit. And as opposed to you flipping on her, you sitting here dodging service like a coward. You can't make this stuff up. On May 11, 2026, 10:18 a.m., there was no answer at the address. Somehow there ended up being a camera. When they say a camera was put up in the window, a camera being placed in the window. Something that the process server had not noticed back on May 1st. So he had to be standing in the house and probably held up his phone and started recording. And yet, his cowardly ass could not accept service. You go through great lengths to put a camera in the window, but not just open the door and grab the paper. Yeah, okay. Why pretend like you're not at home again? Yeah, no, the court said, all right, don't worry about it. We'll get his ass. Court said, yeah, it's all good. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all see here it is. There's a jury demand. Oh, I can't wait. Motion to authorize the U.S. Marshals to serve defendant Mitchell Snow. And this was granted. Oh, man. This is 4 pages. Plaintiff Brian Harper files this motion to authorize the U.S. Marshals to serve defendant Mitch Snow. And then, of course, they have in detail what we just saw on the certificate of service about each encounter from the process server. You guys can read about this. Let me drop the link on Court Listener in the chat. This is fun for me, Mitch Snow. I can do this shit all day. Oh, I can do this all day and see it, just read court documents. Boy, this is something else. Did I tell y'all court documents are juicy? Oh, so juicy. Oh, man, you can't make this up. Idiot dodging the daggone Candace. Mitch Snow is like, I don't want to go to court. You can't make me. Oh, he's so gonna throw her underneath the bus. Point number 3 is a telltale sign of what's to come. Snow's hostility is not surprising, as a criminal background check reveals that within the past 10 years, Snow has been one, found guilty of 2 counts of malicious mischief, a misdemeanor, and then they cited the case, 2, charged with violating a court order because he doesn't give a damn. And then they got that same court case cited, and 3, charged with harassment by threatening to kill, a felony. And then, of course, they put in the state statute code as well as citing the county case. Once and again, he did all of this in the same case, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, actually, no, it was 3 of them. Ooh, he can't keep his ass out of court. Look at that. Y'all see the case numbers are different. Yeah, these are 3 different cases. Oh, dear Lord. Look at that. Woo, child. United States Marshal will not serve a summons or other civil process unless required by these rules, the federal rules of civil procedure or order of the court. They got the order of the court, and the order is citing the law. Yeah. So, yeah, boy, the U.S. Marshal said, okay, F around and find out if you want to. And here's the order on that motion right here. And you have the memorandum with it as well. And the court said, all right, cool. We'll have the U.S. Marshal do it. We ain't got time for this. Judge Luke A. Evans. Judge Evans has said, I'm not fooling around with this crap. We're going to get this thing rolling. He don't want to be served by a private process server. Okay, we'll get the U.S. Marshals to do it. And I hope to God they're wearing body cams. Mitch Snow has no idea how much more worse he's making this for himself. Mitch Snow, you do understand the U.S. Marshals will be wearing body cameras. So we'll be able to FOIA that body camera as soon as we can get our hands on it. Do you understand? Now we'll be able to see U.S. Marshals serve your ass if you open the door. What did he think he was achieving with this? This is so stupid. Candace, this is what happens when you pull in scammers into your dumb scam, and both of you conspire to come up with a scam together, and neither of you have a brain. You dumb jackass. This is priceless. Judge Evans is not for play. These federal judges, they don't like all the nonsense. Candace, go to court if you want to with a word salad. Beating around the bush, ducking and dodging, and being rude and over talking that judge if you want to. I dare you to go in there and show your ass. I dare you. Girl, they'll have your ass in direct criminal contempt. So that's the most recent activity done on this case, you all. And of course, this order was signed and docketed back on May 20th. So just a week ago. Candace, tell your co-defendant, stop dodging service. He looks stupid. Can't make this up. Let's go back to X, y'all. Woo, shout out to Brian Harper. Shout out to him. I'm so excited. So there are a couple videos I did want to check out. One being, oh man, y'all, this is something else. One being from Milk Bar. And then we got that one from Laura Loomer. I don't know why they keep going in on her, calling her all kinds of stuff she's not. Oh man, here we go.
Our team.
This is one of the ones I wanted to check out. Y'all, this is something else. This is something else. She really thinks she's gonna get away with this. Candace, they're gonna mollywop you in court. Oh man. AI, stop spamming my chat. Go sit the hell down somewhere. You was sending all caps. Stop spamming my chat if I kick your ass up out of here. What you throwing a tantrum for? And who the hell you talking to? You yelling. They throw a tantrum and don't even make shit. Just have a reason to. I'll tell you right now. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't play that. I said stop spamming my chat. These same dumbasses will go and try to report to YouTube that you're spamming, scamming. After spamming the chat. Have several seats. You understand, AI? Told your ass. Can't make this up. Scammers are scammed. Yeah, they are pathetic. All right, y'all, let's get to this. Y'all hit the 4 when you can see in here. Let's go.
Hey guys, my name is Candace Owens and I am the founder of socialautopsy.com. Our team has crawled through the public interfaces of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, creating real profiles for the individuals that lob hate speech over the web.
So Natalie Jean Beisner tweeted this: Candace's daughter is going to grow up to be a mega bitch, or in prison, or both. We're going to have to learn about who these people are. People need to know.
No. You said far worse. Didn't you tell Ben Shapiro you should be embarrassed to be alive? Didn't you say that? Didn't you dox a kid at UVU for wearing a green hoodie? Didn't you try to go after an elected official that was at Congress? The day you tried to accuse them of being on a military base because Mitch Snow? You're the one being sued. And now you want to dive into the world of more criminality with the cyber crimes and the doxing. You do understand that any and everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law in this federal lawsuit, plus the Macron lawsuit. You want to admit to committing cyber crimes? That's intentional. And you're being malicious. For what? People are entitled to their opinion. Personally, I'm not big on bringing kids into the situation. I think kids are off limits. They cannot help who their dumbass parents are. They can't help that their parents are alive in the marriage and both of their asses unhappy. It's 4 of them. So no, I don't believe in bringing in the kids into this. I'd rather not even comment on the photo regarding any minor child before saying anything that can definitely give her the upper hand in something. But this is her response to this, is by saying, I'm going to go out and commit cyber crimes and dox people. And then send my dumbass cult member mobs after them. Never mind, people have gotten death threats in my name. Never mind that. I, Candace Owens, plan on committing many more crimes. And then I'm just going to have the tantrum of a lifetime if you try to hold me accountable. Candace, go sit your ass down somewhere and have several seats. When you go to Russia, take your cult members with you. We got to find out who these people are. Oh, okay. You know what those people are going to do? Then they're going to find out who your people are. And then we'll be at this all day. Except the difference is, Candace, here's the difference. Because you're bad at this. The difference is you're the one that's being named in federal lawsuits. Not Natalie Jean Beisner. She's not being named in that federal lawsuit from Brian Harper. You are. You and Mitch Snow. Someone whose attorney's fees you refuse to cover. He willfully went into this scam with you and conspired to defame. But you're the one to say you trusted him and his 95 to 99% accuracy. That he still lied and made up. Yeah, he was 95 to 99% lying like hell too. You couldn't even just have your attorneys represent him? Yeah, let me bring everybody into my bullshit. And then if you get sued, I will pretend like you don't exist. You're throwing a tantrum and taking it out on the whole internet because you've said far worse about other people's kids. You literally accused Erica Kirk's kids of not being hers. You're lying about this woman having given birth twice. Candace, I'm going to tell you this right now. The most that will happen is the judge will say, okay, even though that might be distasteful, it's not illegal because what she's doing is expressing her opinion. But her opinion didn't lead to any incitation of violence. You're not inciting violence by saying, yeah, her daughter's going to grow up and be just like her mama. That doesn't incite violence. But yet and still, you put a target on Erica Kirk's kids' backs by saying that you had sources and direct contacts that live in this woman's building, in her residential building where she lives and where she deserves to live in peace. Candace Owens stated that she has sources and direct contacts that live in the building with Erica Kirk, who's now a widow, with 2 small minor children that are probably about the same age as your 4 kids. They were already getting death threats and kidnapping threats. And then you ante it up by saying that you're having her watched and stalked 24/7, mocking her being upset and scared at a dinner where an active shooter who could have lost his life, like the man that was at the White House, went and opened fire. And because she was caught on a camera saying that she wanted to go home, you mocked her for that. You and your dumbass cult members sat here and put a bigger target on her back and the backs of her 2 kids. Has Erica Kirk ever said anything about Candace Owens' children? Has she ever said anything about Candace Owens' 4 kids? Especially that could have led to death threats. Erica Kirk doesn't even want to say Candace Owens' name, let alone talk about her kids. But you have the audacity to say, Candace, those aren't even Erica Kirk's kids. We haven't confirmed that. The hell you mean? Of all things to confirm, that's what you want to confirm? You want to confirm if another woman gave birth to 2 kids that you did not have, that you don't have to take care of, that you don't have to feed or clothe and make sure to go to the doctor or the school or daycare or anything? You don't have to wake up with them in the middle of the night because her kids got a fever or they're sick, God forbid? You are literally a non-MFing factor in her household. And yet, you put a bigger target on her and her kids' backs. And for what? Because you're jealous and envious of Erica Kirk. Because you want to be the leader of TPUSA. Because George is in a lavender marriage with you and he's more than likely gay. And who is Samantha again? Because y'all, kissing all over your face and holding on to you in all these different photos is something else. You grabbing her ass. Talking about you had to be a lesbian for 12 months. Who told you to do that? The devil is a liar and so are you. No one told you to be a lesbian for a year. Who uses that as a bragging point? That wasn't even funny. I almost had to be a lesbian for a year. No, she said I had to be a lesbian for a year. All because you wanted to sit here and make it seem like I'm just going through his text messages trying to help him out. No, you were stalking this woman in the text. Probably trying to interfere with his relationships. Because you didn't want any other woman to get close to him. All because he didn't want your dumb ass. And yet can't show one post of her and Charlie Kirk communicating about anything for a whole year leading up to his death. Between September 2024 and September of 2025. They had already unfollowed each other. Everything she has shown with Charlie Kirk was old. At least 4 years old. Any photos, videos where you see her and him in the same thing is old. And if she show anything, of course she's not going to show the date and time stamp. Hell no, that's too much like right. Now you want to find somebody because somebody gave their opinion and say your daughter going to grow up to be like you. If this is what you're showing her, this is the environment you're introducing your kids to, they got to watch your YouTube videos one day, Candace, you dumbass. And this is exactly what they're going to see. So with Erica Kirk's kids. I do not advocate going after people's kids, but she made her opinion. Your kid's not catching death threats because of Erica Kirk. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere and shut up. Candace out here making her Erica Kirk's kids a whole target and lying, saying those aren't her kids. As if a DNA test would not hold up in a court of law. Girl, if you don't kick rocks. The judge and jury will not give a damn how you feel. You make accusations like that, you taking her motherhood away. And for what? Because you're still stupid. Girl, if you don't go somewhere. Now we got to find these people. Yeah, okay. And then they're going to keep looking for you and digging into your past. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, Candace. People are getting fed up with your bullshit and they're clapping back. People are clapping back and putting your ass in check. I want you to keep this energy up on June 22nd. Candace, I dare you go to court. June 22nd, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On your dumbass motion to dismiss that you refuse to still acknowledge to your court base because you don't want to get to the discovery phase. I dare you go tell the judge that. I dare you say this in front of a judge and jury. Yeah, we're going to have to start looking for people because they gave their opinion. That's what this comes down to. No violence was cited in any of this. She didn't call for people to go after somebody. She didn't say, well, Candace should just stay at home with her kids. No, she said her daughter going to end up growing up just like her. Candace, whether you like it or not, even the Bible speaks about how the kids can end up suffering the consequences of the forefathers. Consequences of the sins of the elderly falls on their bloodline. I'm not wishing your daughter end up like you. I hope she ends up being nice, sweet, smart, intelligent, and honest and truthful. But you got to understand, what you sow is what you reap. And if what you end up reaping is your daughter ended up just like you, giving you a taste of your own medicine, then that's what'll happen. Doxing someone because of that will get you sued and you will still lose. You will not be able to explain that in court. And you have a history of doxing, it's still a cybercrime. You don't have a justifiable reason to commit a crime and dox somebody. No. Ignorance of the law, not going to work. You got too much money to get attorneys to be ignorant of the law either. So here's Candace willfully and intentionally planning on doxing more people and committing cybercrimes. Candace, I told you, I don't give a damn how you feel.
Bitch. Or in prison or both. We're going to have to learn about who these people are. People need to know where you are, who you are, why you are, where you're from, how did you get here.
Yeah, say this to the judge. I dare you say this in a court of law in front of a federal judge. Please say this dumb shit in front of a judge. Candace, I want you to keep this energy up. Keep this energy up. When you go to court, I want you to say this same bullshit in front of a federal judge and the jury. Please say this in front of a judge and jury. I want you to get under oath and repeat everything you're saying right now in this video. You can't deny the words coming out of your mouth. You will not be able to say, well, that's not what I meant. No, it's exactly what you mean. You're saying people deserve to know who they are. Why? Here's a random person on X commenting on photo. It's not illegal. This person didn't break the law to render their opinion. You're talking about breaking the law. And you're intentionally attempting to do this. And you're trying to justify it. The hell you mean? But yet she will never apologize to Erica Kirk for all the death and kidnapping threats that Erica Kirk and her kids are receiving. And the fact that she admitted to stalking Erica Kirk. Natalie Jean Britzer, if you have to, sue her ass. And make sure you include the clip of Candace admitting to stalking another woman. Sources and direct contacts living in her building. Also, they can report to you when she goes out and take her kids for a walk. The hell you mean? I want you to say this in front of a judge, Candace. Say all of this in front of a judge. Don't be scared. Go to court and repeat all this bullshit in front of a judge. Let's see how bold you really are.
Tweeted this. Candace's daughter is going to grow up to be a mega bitch. Or in prison or both. We're going to have to learn about who these people are. People need to know where you are, who you are, why you are, where you're from, how did you get here in your life, what's in your medicine cabinet. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live next door to something like this.
These individuals are
Who said you got to live next door to her? What people do on the internet is up to them. You don't dictate this, girl. She is not in your coat. Natalie Jean Britton is not in your damn coat. The hell you mean? I want you to keep this energy up and say this in front of a judge and a jury. I dare you go to court and say this bullshit. Go on, Candace. For some reason, you think court of law is for play because you think you dominate in court of public opinion. Now, take your ass to court where it really matters and say this in front of a judge or jury. Go ahead. I hope Natalie Jean Britton sues you for even speaking the idea or thoughts of someone that wants somebody cyberdoxed and targeted and harassed. All because you didn't like her opinion. But you don't give a damn about Erica Kirk's kids catching death threats and kidnapping threats? You're bye, Felicia.
Medicine cabinet? I don't know. I wouldn't want to live next door to something like this.
These individuals are your teachers, doctors, neighbors, and business owners. And for the first time ever, you will be given the chance to run a real background check on them to see what these people represent behind closed doors.
These people, like I said, are dangerous.
There's no way to see what they represent simply because you're doxing them. That doesn't tell you what they represent. You could dox someone that could be a Republican and a conservative and a Trump supporter and not know that until you ask them about their political beliefs. Doxing that person does not necessarily mean you're going to find out what their ideals are. No, you do that to bring shame and humiliation and to put a target on someone because your dumbass cult members have a hive mentality where they do nothing but repeat your stupid ass talking points. That is all you're good for, Candace, being a dumbass cult leader. And nothing more. Which means you're prone to criminality. Such as this. She went from having a whole doxing website to still, 10 years later, talking about doxing. Because words hurt her feelings. No, hell for you getting a taste of your own medicine. Do I think this could be said without bringing the kids in? Yes. Just directed towards Candace. But it will not justify you choosing to dox someone and target them. And if that woman catches a death threat because of you, Candace, she's going to sue the hell out of you. It'll be another lawsuit. Her opinion is protected under the First Amendment. You threatening to dox someone is not free speech. Dumbass girl.
I wouldn't be shocked if we discovered some things about these people.
What we are doing is figuratively lifting the masks up so nobody can hide behind, Twitter handles or privatized profiles.
So I am going to start prodding, looking into some of these accounts who post all day, every day. And I'll let you know what I discover.
Social autopsy.
No, I thought you were researching what happened with Charlie Kirk. All of a sudden, you're not demanding answers anymore. Answers that you could just read about on, in any court document. Boredom. Because Tyler Robinson did it. No. We need to find out who they are. Oh, okay, cool.
These people, like I said, are dangerous, and I wouldn't be shocked if we discovered some things about these people.
What we are doing is figuratively lifting the masks up so nobody can hide behind, Twitter handles or privatized profiles.
So I am going to start prodding, looking into some of these accounts who post all day, every day.
So you're going to break the law openly and willfully using systems that you probably should not be utilizing to have people doxxed. You want to admit to more crimes again? You're already stalking. That's a felony. This cybercrime here on this grand scale, another felony. Several felonies, depending on how many victims. And if you do it to more than one person, I hope they just do a class action federal lawsuit against you and just be done with it. Because, you know, the likelihood of her wanting to go to court if it's a class action is like less than 50%. Most times class actions end up in a settlement either way. Because you have so many co-petitioners and co-plaintiffs that case would be just hard to try to even move through the courts because you have so many people listed and named that are all suing her ass. But that's what people need to damn do. Drop a lawsuit on her. And then dare her to go to court and say all that. I dare you to go to court and say that under oath in front of a judge and jury about you willfully and intentionally trying to dox me and reveal who I am when I'm not the public figure. This woman might not even be a public figure. You are, Candace. It would not be hard to prove malice. Not on something like this. You're defaming her. You're trying to sit here and make it seem like she said something that was so threatening to you. No. She's saying, I hope your daughter don't grow up to be like you. Candace, what if your daughter did grow up to become you? What if she did? That's not illegal to say that. What if your daughter grew up and ended up being just like you, if not worse, Candace? I'm not breaking the law saying that. That's my opinion. You don't have to like it or agree with it. I don't give a either way. I wish the hell you would. That's what people need to be operating on. That wish factor. Tell her flat, you know what? I wish the hell you would. I will sue your ass. Brian Harper and the McCrones. Lawsuits will have nothing on mine. Try me if you want to. Fuck you mean?
And I'll let you know what I discover.
Social autopsy is your digital footprint, so be mindful of the words that you share.
Yeah, because Candace feels like doxing people is somehow permitted by law. The hell it is. You'll be sued at the wazoo, Candace. Please believe that. You'll be sued. Here's the one where she
grown so.
This is the one where she claimed, I guess, and shout out to Minnie. Thank y'all so much for tagging me in this stuff. This is the one she said she gonna come after everybody that report on her. Candace, I want you to hear me clear. Let me play this video first so I can get on record what you just said. Let's go. Let's get to this.
Jerseys. I do think because we have we've arrived suddenly at this point where they have grown so increasingly deranged that they are citing us as domestic terrorists because we won't get in line with the genocide, because we won't get in line with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, that we're going to have to learn about who these people are, right? If you are a person who just naturally tweets, calling 3-year-olds mega bitches, people need to know.
No, because that 3-year-old is acting like her mega bitch mama. Oh, Candace. Oh, no, you don't like that word, mega bitch? But you told Ben Shapiro, F you and the midget horse you rode in on. You should be embarrassed to be alive. What the hell you mean? Why does him being embarrassed to be alive have to be the first thing you come up with? So you want him dead is what you're saying, Candace? Because you definitely want Erica Kirk dead. Anyone else you dox, you know your cult members are stupid. And they're pure evil. Their hive mentality knows no boundaries. They will send a death threat in a minute. What if your daughter grew up and became a mega bitch? You got to prove that what is being said is illegal and not protected under the First Amendment. Because doxing is certainly not protected under the First Amendment. Even you saying that you're going to do this is a crime in and of itself. Go ahead, repeat the crimes you're about to commit.
They are citing us as domestic terrorists because we won't get in line with the genocide.
Candace. I called you a domestic terrorist because it is. A domestic terrorist is one who invokes fear and terror upon people. And domestic meaning you're doing it in the country that you're invoking the fear in. Let's look up the definition of domestic terrorist because Candace is still stupid. For some reason, she think, no, that definition doesn't apply to me, and I'm going to dox all of you. Yeah, okay. Let's see this. Okay. The term domestic terrorism refers to activities that involve acts dangerous to human life that violate the criminal laws of the United States or any state. These acts appear intended to intimidate or coerce a civilian population. Pause. Because there's a comma right here. I understand you failed English. And no, you never got a degree in English. But this comma right here is kind of a standalone thought. What you're saying is intended to intimidate or coerce civilians. You know, people on X and on YouTube. That's what you're doing. By saying you're going to dox them, you're terrorizing people. You're trying to intimidate and coerce them to not talk about you. Something you don't control. Reporting on a public figure and giving information that the public has the right to know is protected under the First Amendment. Freedom of speech, expression, and freedom of the press. You know, because I'm an independent journalist. And yet, your response is, let me intimidate and coerce everybody to not mention my name by threatening to dox and commit cyber crimes. You're terrorizing people because they have an opinion. No one said you got to like it. We are not your cult members. We're not in your cult. We get to say what we want. As long as we're not breaking the law, we get to say that. We hope that 3-year-old does not grow up and become a mega bitch. But you're not thinking about Erica Kirk's kids when you actually have death and kidnapping threats being thrown their way. And you're sitting back smiling about it, talking about how you're stalking her. And you've got eyes and ears everywhere. We see all, we hear all, we know all, like you're God. Talking about you got direct sources and contacts that live in her building because you're evil. And now you're whining and bitching and complaining about someone saying, I hope that 3-year-old doesn't grow up to be like a mother. God help us all if it's 2 of you roaming this earth. Candace, you forget you're an alien? You said you were an alien. We said, okay. We went with that. We're still going to go with that. We're going to go with you saying that you're an alien. I hope and pray that your half alien, half human baby does not grow up to become you. Bottom line. Candace, Natalie Jean Britzner is calling you the mega bitch. Not your daughter. She's saying, I hope your daughter doesn't grow up to become a mega bitch like her mother. She never said her daughter is a mega bitch. There's a difference. You know, words matter. And they certainly will matter in a court of law. You know, a place you're too afraid and cowardly to go to. Take your ass to court June 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You ain't scared no damn body. Influence government policy or affect the conduct of a government by intimidation or coercion. The FBI defines it as acts that are dangerous to human life and violate federal or state laws. You're saying that you want people doxxed is a cyber crime. It certainly will put people's lives in danger, and it threatens a civilian's ability to live in peace. And still, you know, somehow you feeling like infringing upon their First Amendment rights. It's now being threatened because you don't like words. But yet you said Ben Shapiro should be embarrassed to be alive again. How is that not dangerous to his life? You understand he caught death threats saying that? You saying that? Ben Shapiro got more death threats because you said he should be embarrassed to be alive. I I don't expect her to understand the concept of hypocrisy because Candace is a narcissistic cult leader. All I'm saying, Candace, keep that energy up and say that to a judge. I dare you. I dare you tell the judge that. Tell any judge, whether it be the judge in Delaware or this federal judge, Luke Evans, I dare you. Say that to the judge. Tell that judge you're going to find out who they are and have them doxed and put out there for your coat. I dare you. Dumbass girl.
Because we won't get in line with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, that we're going to have to learn about who these people are, right? If you are a person who just naturally tweets, calling 3-year-olds mega bitches, people need
She
to
didn't
know
say that.
where.
She did not say that. She did not call her 3-year-old a mega bitch. She said, I hope her daughter does not grow up to be like her mother, a mega bitch. Words matter, you dumbass. Just because you're illiterate, Candace, does not mean that everyone else is. And it would be an insult to the court of law if Natalie Jean Britzner decides to sue you. And then you go in there and lie and say, well, she said my 3-year-old is a mega bitch. No, she said, I hope her daughter doesn't grow up to be like her mama, a mega bitch. The average reasonable reader know what we read. And because we understand how English works, she did not call your daughter a mega bitch. She does not want your daughter to be like you, Candace Owens. Candace Owens is the mega bitch. Keep this damn energy up, girl. Say this to a judge.
Where you are, who you are, why you are, where you're from, how did you get here in your life, what's in your medicine cabinet. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live next door to something like this.
You don't know your next door neighbors, you dumbass girl. And yet you don't have a problem with Erica Kirk's neighbors being people that are reporting everything she says and does to you because they're your sources and direct contacts. Funny how you don't want to be her neighbor. But you got people stalking her and they are her neighbors. So Erica Kirk, let me get this straight. Erica can stalk and dox at will when it comes to Candace. They can stalk and dox Erica Kirk at her beckoning call. But someone says, I hope her daughter does not grow up to be like her mother, who's a mega bitch. All of a sudden, I wouldn't want to be their neighbors. What you mean? Yeah, okay. Keep on with that nonsense, girl. Keep at it. Keep at it.
People, like I said, are dangerous, and I wouldn't be shocked if we discovered some things about these people. So I am going to start prodding, looking into some of these accounts who post all day, every day. And I'll let you know what I discover, because we did already find some interesting things about Natalie Jean Beisner. Jerseys. I do think because...
So Natalie Jean Beisner should sue Candace Owens, Farmer, and George Farmer, and all her LLCs and corporate entities. Because she's already started researching her unnecessarily. You don't research somebody because they gave a comment you didn't like it. That's not why you go around researching people. If I sound a little different, you all, it's because my headphones died. I had to let them charge up. But you don't go around looking people up.
Hey guys, my name is Candace Owens.
Because you don't like the fact that she made this comment. So what? I'm trying to get to that comment in its entirety. Hold on 1 second. Where's the actual comment from the lady? From Natalie Jean? Won't tag me in that comment right quick. I want to read the whole comment. Because Candace is stupid. Let me see here. God. Candace, you oh Lord. while I wait for that to be tagged, Candace, you're an idiot. You're going to go out here to Russia? There's an advisory summary. Do not travel to Russia for any reason due to terrorism, unrest, wrongful detention, and other risks. Now, Candace, go on out there. Take your dumb ass out there. Take your cult members with you. I already told George Farmer that he should pack the kids up, go back to the UK, take the kids with him. His dumb ass want to stay by your side while she want to go to Russia. Go ahead. Candace, go to Russia. I hope they keep your ass. You don't have to come back. Just zoom in on your court hearings. Nah, they can have her. She's all yours, Russia. Candace Owens is all yours. Go over there and never come back, girl. I really hope they end up detaining her for some reason. You will not be missed. Your cult members can sit here and huff and puff and demand all day. Russia will tell them to kick rocks and kiss their ass. Candace, you'll find out exactly how much Russia likes you when you get over there. Now you can have her. You can keep her. Let her go to Russia. Lord Luma, don't stop her. Let her go. Bye. Don't come back, you heifer. Can't make this up. Advisory summary. U.S. citizens in Russia should leave immediately. U.S. government has limited ability to help U.S. citizens in Russia, especially outside of Moscow. The U.S. embassy in Moscow has reduced its staff. The Russian government has also restricted travel for embassy personnel. All U.S. consulates in Russia have suspended operations, including consular services. Do not travel to Russia for any reason. The U.S. embassy. Okay, so it's just repeating itself. Yeah, go ahead. Go to Russia, Candace. Go to Russia. Take your dumb ass over there. Yeah, level 4. Do not travel. Travel advisory from Russian Federation. This was issued back on December 29, 2025. We're in the year of our Lord 2026. It's May 27, 2026. And this heifer wants to go to Russia. Why are we stopping her? Nah, let her go. Let her go. Bye. Let her ass go. Let her ass go. You sent it to me in email? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see this comment. Because I'm seeing him like, what the hell? She really mad about again? Oh my God, you can't make this up. Hold on. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you. I gotta download it. You can't make this up. This girl wants this. She's been digging into this woman because of a comment. Yeah, this comment here, that is not illegal. This was not illegal for Natalie Jean to express this herself in this comment. Nothing illegal about it. You don't like it? Whatever. It's still free speech. There's no threat in here. There's no, inciting of violence here. No harassment here. She just said flat out, I just hope she don't grow up and be like her mother. Thank you, no reply. Bye, Rosetta. You leaving? Ooh, child. Natalie didn't have to delete this. It says here, Candace's daughter is going to grow up to be a mega bitch or in prison or both. Candace, no one wants her to be like that. But with the example that you're setting, who would be shocked if she did? I wouldn't be surprised at all if the daughter grew up to be like her mom. I just hope she doesn't. I hope your daughter realizes my mom is horrible for what she did. She had other kids doxxed and targeted, and she had a whole website doxing minor children. You understand, under the age of 18 is considered a minor in most states in the United States of America. Candace, go over there to Russia if you want to and think you're going to start doxing people over there. I dare you. All this big talk she has, she will never say that in Russia. Candace, I dare you go live in Russia and say you're going to dox Putin. Now, I want to go all the way there. Make sure y'all tweet of that. When you go over there and go dox Russians over there in Russia. Good luck to that. Candace, you take that big energy across the water to Russia and threaten to dox people over there in Russia if you want to. I wish you would. I hope you go over there and try to pull this same dumb stunt on any Russian civilian and see what the hell happens to you. That's not even a threat. That's an FAFO. You can F around and find out on your own. Take your little dumb ass over there and then tell people in Russia, I want you to go live on the streets and just talk to regular civilians and tell them that you're going to dox them if they say something that you don't like. Go ahead, girl. Because you think you can do this to Americans and bully Americans. And then you can talk about, people calling me a domestic terrorist, because I know I have. Candace, that's what domestic terrorism is. You doing this dumb shit you're doing. And then threaten to commit cyber crimes. Yeah, go ahead and say that in Russia. I dare you. I dare you go before a judge and jury and say that. I dare you go to Russia and threaten to dox Russian civilians while you're in Russia. I dare you. I dare you go over there and dox and threaten Putin. Go ahead. Go on, Candace. Go find out. Candace, go to Russia and find out. You out your damn mind? They'll put your ass in jail for 7-8 years over a little pack of weed. Now take your ass over there and threaten to dox Russians and Putin. Won't you go over there and say, I'm embarrassed to have met Vladimir Putin? Go over there and say that, Candace. I dare you. See how that freedom of speech works over there in Russia. Good luck to that. She's all yours, Russia. Yeah, you mean. Yeah, clearly, the reasonable reader can deduce that Natalie Jean Beisner, I was saying Brisner, Beisner is saying that she does not want the little girl to grow up and be like her mama. But at the pace that her mother is going in, she might end up and be worse. And God has a way of sitting you down. I want her to go to Russia. I really do. Take your cult members with you. Take your ass on over to Russia. Don't come back. Y'all remember when she said, hit the floor if y'all remember Candace saying, I would rather be Russian. Hit the floor. Y'all remember that her saying that in the episode? She said, I think I'm going to move to Russia. I would rather be Russian. Don't think that dodging that Brian Harper federal lawsuit by going to Russia is going to spare you. That is a civil matter. It's not going to spare you. You've already got two attorneys that have filed a notice of appearance. And you accept the service. Going to Russia is not going to spare you from that federal lawsuit. Hit the floor. Y'all remember her saying it. She said in a whole episode, I would rather be Russian. I would rather be Russian right now than to be American. I should just move to Russia. I said then, bye. Nobody owes her shit. We don't have to want her here. We, the United States of America, have the right to decide whether or not we want Candace here with her alien ass. No, go on to Russia, girl. I, for one, am all for her going over there and getting stuck. Preferably she gets detained for something. You already interviewed Hunter Biden. You think they're going to take kindly to that over there? Y'all let her go to Russia. She just got through hosting up an interview with Hunter Biden. Think about it. She pissed off half of her base, her cult members, with that interview with Hunter Biden. They was sitting in the comment section. I'm so confused. I'm just so confused. No. Then she want to turn around and go to Russia? Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia. Girl, gone. First thing they're going to look at is, did you interview Hunter Biden? We want to know exactly what was said off camera. We want to see all your text messages and emails. I hope they treat her the same way she's been carrying on for 8 months about Charlie Kirk. May she get the same treatment that she gave to Erica Kirk. I hope they lied like hell to her face. No, you're just taking right with us. Come down to our restaurant, Embassy Restaurant. You don't, you're not changing clothes. No, this isn't prison wear. This is our newest fashion. Change your clothes. Take a ride with us. This isn't paddy wagon. No, we're just escorting you. Putin wants to meet you. And the next thing you know, she's studying before a women's prison. I thought you said you were taking me to Putin. Girl, bye, Felicia. Yeah, y'all thought it was going to go over now. With Candace going to Russia, and she just got through interviewing Hunter Biden. And she over here threatening to dox people. Oh, we got to toughen up over here in the United States of America, man. We need to toughen up. Candace is a whole domestic terrorist, and she mad because she doesn't understand the definition of domestic terrorism. Girl, if you don't get on up, get your ass on somewhere. Go over there and terrorize them in Russia. Girl, I dare you. Candace Owens, I double dog dare you to terrorize the people in Russia. I dare you to repeat this same speech about you threatening to dox them if they say something you don't like. I want you to take your dumb ass over there and say all that you just said in this video in person in front of Vladimir Putin. Won't you show them how tough you are? Do the same thing over there in Russia, Candace. They go, oh no. We are going to give you steak dinner. No worry. This way to see Putin. Come. I gotta work on my Russian accent. Oh my God. I gotta work on my Russian accent. She gonna find out exactly what they think of her when she get over there. Girl, I wish the hell you would go over there. I'm getting cases on all you bees. Yo, okay. Anyone that says anything wrong, we just need to find out who these people are. I would hate to have these people as my neighbors. Girl, please say that in Russia. On Russian soil. Oh, man. That'll be the greatest FAFO moment ever. Candace, you reap what you sow, girl. You sowed all this bullshit on U.S. soil. Let's see you go over there and do the same thing on Russian soil. Running your mouth over here, heifer, please. Go run your mouth over there and see what happens. Can't make this up. Send her ass to Russia. Lord Loomer, please don't block that from happening. No, don't discourage her. As a matter of fact, we should encourage all the candy asses to go with her. And the candy asses can ask the Russian government to give them $7,000. Now, what the candy asses say? Y'all not going to tell Russia to send y'all $7,000? Why the hell we're not mad, girl? Candace, we don't give a damn if you want to go to Russia. We don't care if you want to stay forever. Hopefully George does not go with you and he at least take the kids to their grandparents in the UK. Because we know nothing about your parents. Hopefully he's smart enough to take the kids to the UK and keep them there at the grandparents' house. While you and him think y'all going to be doing something in Russia. You know George punk ass ain't trying to go to Russia. He's like, nah, they don't like me over here. You see him hugged all up next to Milo, another man. Yeah, no, they're going to whoop his ass. Take girl. Is George going with you? Oh, they got something for him. They don't take kindly to you know, LGBTQ persons. That no. This whole lavender marriage, boy, they gonna go in on this. And you got photos up, but you and Samantha all hugged up and kissing each other. Candace, we're going to send that over to Putin and see how he feels about it. We're going to send all these photos and videos over there to Russia and say, here's who you have coming into your country. Keep her. You cannot return her. Do not return to sender. We're going to send the videos and the photos of you and Samantha all hugged up. And then we're going to send the photos of George hugged up with Milo. We ain't going to go from there. And tell you, nah, y'all can't send them back. Keep them. They're all yours. Oh, this is priceless. Oh, Candace, take your ass to Russia, girl. Bye. You don't care. You think we give a damn about that? No, we don't. We don't. Candace, we actually don't give a damn if you go over there. No, ma'am. Let's go back to eggs right quick, y'all. This is too priceless. Oh, okay. We gotta play this clip. Who child? Candace going to Russia. She think everybody's supposed to give a damn. Girl, bye. Who child? All right. Let's get to this video here. Now that we've seen the post, Candace want to lie on this. All right, let's get to this video right here, y'all.
Just to see some of those cathedrals. Going to be off air next week. Next week, I'm actually going to St. Petersburg. I'm so excited for that. I have been wanting to go to St. Petersburg for a very, very long time, just as a Christian in general. Just to see some of those cathedrals and churches. And we're finally making it happen, a family trip. And so that's happening. So I'll be off air for an entire week. I can't wait for the headlines. People saying I guess I'm funded by Iran and Russia and probably Pakistan. No. Obviously, not sure. My husband.
Candace, no. But you will not see that headline over in the Lady Luck Club. As a matter of fact, I'm going to rename this live stream. Candace Owens is going to Russia. Let her. Don't come back. Do not come back. Do not return to sender. Bye, Felicia. You kidding me? Girl, I couldn't be more excited. I want you to find out the hard way exactly how they feel about you over there. They're like, your husband is gay. Okay. You come with us. No reply said, George said that Candace said George Farmer goes to Russia for fishing. You know she lies like hell. That's the one lie I'm sure George is probably like, can you take that lie back? Because I don't go over there like that. They will not allow me and my boyfriend over there. I know she lie like hell. He goes to Russia for fishing. They must not know he's there. Clearly. They don't really know who he is. If he goes there for fishing, like he can't fish in the United States, obviously they don't recognize him in Russia. I hope they get caught on camera. Candace, you got a whole advisory saying, do not travel to Russia. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to be there all week. Girl, don't come back. Bye. Oh, she going to be disappointed seeing my headline. Oh, she going to be so disappointed. Realtor says, does anyone ask why she's going there for a family trip when there's restrictions for Americans to be that child? Lord Loomis saying that in this post. That's the video we're watching here. I say, let's not ask questions. Let's let her go. And we can encourage her to go, George Farmer. And then we'll send those videos and photos of them hugged up on, she hugged up on her girlfriend and grabbing her butt. And George hugged up on Milo and grabbing his arm and whispering in his ear. Yeah, we'll send that to Russia so they can have a heads up. Candace, I will tag Putin in that video. I hope you know that. I don't have to care for him, but I will tag him in those photos and videos of you. Oh, yes, we will. You can make this up.
Next week, I'm actually going to St. Petersburg. I'm so excited for that. I have been wanting to go to St. Petersburg for a very, very long time, just as a Christian in general, just to see some of those cathedrals and churches. And we're finally making it happen, a family trip. And so that's happening. So I'll be off air for an entire week.
Candace, that's so selfish of you. Leave the kids with their grandmother. Where is your mother? Wasn't Evelyn Virginia Owens? Will Evelyn Virginia Owens please come forward and get your grandchildren? Your daughter is an idiot. Somehow, the other two daughters that her mother gave birth to have managed to just, be normal and live a life. Now, Candace had to be the one out here doing all this dumb shit. Like she proving a point to somebody. Candace, you ain't proving nothing to me over here in the LLC. Not one thing. I told you, heifer, I see through you. You're a narcissist, but you're not that hard to figure out either. You're doing that for clicks and views. Russia will not appreciate you sitting here saying you're going to go there for a family vacation because you want to go to their cathedrals. And they're going to see photos and videos of you hugged up on another woman. Yeah, okay. They don't play them games over there. They tried to shut down the whole Olympics because of that. Candace, that's not going to go the way you think it should. But just in the event that it does go well, I hope you stay over there. We don't care if you go. Don't come back. At least leave the kids. You got a whole advisory warning. Leave the kids with their grandparents. They're minors. This is why I don't personally like involving the children. Because they can't help who their dumbass parents are. They can't help that. They're at the mercy of their parents. And at the mercy of their parents making the best decisions for them when it comes down the pipeline. Candace does not care about her own kids going over to Russia, knowing that there is a restriction on travel there. I'm all for her and George going. At least give the kids a chance to not go and send them to their grandparents. If you can't find your mom and dad, Candace, give the kids to George's parents in the UK. Make a pit stop in the UK and drop the kids off with George's parents. And then you and him can go to Russia and never come back. At least think about them with this advisory warning. We don't care if you go over here. But give the kids a chance. It's small. They can't help you're an idiot and illiterate and an alien. And he's an illegal. Can't make this up.
I can't wait for the headlines. People saying I guess I'm funded by Iran and Russia and probably Pakistan. Obviously, not sure. My husband's been to Russia quite a few times because he fishes, and Europeans just get to
go to hell. He don't. Candace, he does not fish over there. George does not fish over there, knowing that there's a photo of him and another man all held up close on each other, and allegations from another grown man alleging George Farmer essayed him. Walked up to him and grabbed him by his private part. You know that Russia knows this, right? You know they've seen the photos and the videos, right? Candace, you know that. And yet he still wants to go? Okay. Why take the kids into this? Why drag the kids into this? How is that a vacation for them? How exactly would that be a vacation for 4 small minor children? You're not going anywhere fun. You're not going to a theme park. You're not doing any of that. You're dragging them to Russia to go to a church in a building because you don't mean any of those prayers and the crosses and none of that stuff. You don't mean any of that. You're not a Christian. You don't think they already know about Samantha? You hugged up all over her. She kissing you all over the face in that video. You don't think they've seen that, Candace? They have detained people for less than just being a dumb clown. Child, they will not hesitate one bit when it comes to you or George. Watch how she try to go over there and get on her best behavior. How's that a fun trip for 4 minor children? Why don't you just take them to Disney World? Why is that not the vacation spot? You can't go to Florida or California. You can't take the kids to Disney World. You can't take them to a fun theme park. You knew how to go to Dollywood. So when it comes to having fun with the kids, you take them to Dollywood. Because somehow that's the mega theme park of the year or something like that. But you won't take them to Disney World, or Universal Studios, or Legoland, or none of that. And you're talking about a family vacation. Yeah, we'll go to Russia, go visit these cathedrals. And then, hope that Putin has not seen that video. Samantha kissed me all over the face. George, did you take that photo of you and Milo hugged up on each other? We can't have that shit over there.
Go everywhere. They just travel there. For them, it's a short flight. And when we got married, I was like, man, I would really love to get out there. We're finally making it happen. So I will be completely off air. Also, if you're going to be off air now,
I'm going to be completely off air. Putin, here's your chance. Keep up how you got her. Here's your chance, Putin. Keep her. Oh, Candace, we do not want you to come back. Girl, bye, Felicia. Oh, man, hold on. There's another video I think I saw. Oh, man, this is priceless. Yeah, I'm going to come after everybody to talk child, please. Candace, you can kiss my ass, girl. Bye, Felicia. Oh, this is good. Here's another one that I take. This is the hypocrisy.
To do this, the son is supposed to be 16.
The hypocrisy for me is staggering. She claims Erica Kirk kids aren't hers, but yet I hope that the daughter does not grow up to be a bitch like her mother. Oh, you calling my daughter mega bitch? No. Nope, Your Honor, I said that I hope her daughter does not grow up to be like her mother, or in jail, or worse. Both. That is not me calling her daughter that. That is me hoping that she does not grow up to be like her mother. But God works in mysterious ways. So who knows?
The son is supposed to be 16 months. The daughter, these are not Erica Kirk's kids. By the way, because critical thinking does not seem to be something that Gary Mountain's able to do, this is no indication. Even if these were her kids and she was covering their faces, this would be no indication that Erica Kirk was with them. It's a photo of the kids by themselves. Okay, so this could be taken by a nanny, right? Nanny could have taken them somewhere, and they're sending you the photo of, yeah, can you send me a photo of the kids? You take that to, here we go. The son is supposed to be 16 months. The daughter,
you can't make this up.
These are not Erica.
He's supposed to be 16 months. Candace, you missed the birthday. Why you didn't send him a birthday gift? You won't even send the kids birthday gifts and Christmas gifts. And you sitting here talking about how old they're supposed to be, and they shouldn't be waking up in the middle of the night. They're supposed to be toddler trained to sleep all night. You don't send them any clothes or anything, or any money to buy food. It's not like you're taking care of them. You're not paying their medical expenses, daycare fees. You ain't paying for none of that. And yet you sitting up here trying to assume how old the son is. You have her stalked. You know exactly how old those kids are. You probably had somebody call you and tell you when she gave birth. I can guarantee you all there's some communication to Candace's phone number, email, or somewhere on social media where she was told that Erica Kirk gave birth. She knows exactly when those kids were born. She's stalking Erica Kirk, and she was stalking Charlie Kirk as well. She's obsessed with him. You don't think she knows how old his kids are? She knows exactly how old those kids are. She thinks they should be hers. That's what we're dealing with. Candace Owens thinks that those kids that he had with his wife, Erica Kirk, should be hers. She knows exactly how old they are. So stop sitting here thinking like you fooling somebody. Candace, I already told you, I see through you and your bullshit. You knew when those kids came out the womb. What's disturbing is the fact that you feel the need to know that, as opposed to allowing this woman to live in peace. Somehow you think you're entitled to know her every move. You said you have sources and direct contacts living in her building. She could have had that going on ever since they moved in the building. I don't know how long Candace been stalking Erica Kirk. But she's not new to that. She was just trying to blame it on two planes, two innocent Egyptian planes, taking the hit for Candace's stalking of Charlie and Erica Kirk all this time, all these years. Probably been stalking them from day one. She admitted to going in the man's phone, sending text messages to some female that he was supposed to be dating. If that is even true, it goes to show how much she was willing to interrupt his life, to stalk people, to see how much he had conversations and how close he were with other women, to the point where she's willing to go on his phone and have the audacity to read his text messages and try to respond as if it's coming from him. Let's say she did send text messages to this girl. You think she would have sent them from her phone? No, she responded directly from his. Why are you in his phone in the first place? This girl has been stalking Charlie Kirk all this time. She knows how old those kids are. It's gross that you're still having them stalked. And it's a felony. Candace, you really think we care about you not coming back from Russia? Girl, bye. They're going to ask you about that interview you did with Hunter Biden. How you sit here and say you apologize to him? What? Yeah, okay. Keep it up, Candace. Here's how bad Candace is willing to lie so bad. God. So I say she's rightfully upset. Someone said something bad about her kid. If anyone knows me, I don't say anything bad about kids or doxing. I will block people over that. I'll leave it there on that one. She says she doesn't understand why people post about her all the time. You want people posting about you. Girl, hold on. I know damn well, Candace.
Jerseys. I do think because we've arrived suddenly at this point where they have grown so increasingly deranged that they are citing us as domestic terrorists because we won't get in line with the genocide.
Candace Owens is a domestic terrorist because she's terrorizing the United States of America civilians into fear of being doxxed if they say something she doesn't like, because she thinks she is dictator of the United States of America when she's not. We want you to go to Russia and never come back. I would love nothing more than for you to permanently move to Russia. Take your dumbass cult members with you. See how well Russia takes to you and your cult. You are a domestic terrorist. Based on the definition and concept of domestic terrorism, you fit the bill. You are literally threatening to dox and reveal people to the public because they gave their opinion and you didn't like it. And no, we don't want your daughter to grow up and be like you. We want her to be better than you. Because every loving parent wants their children to grow up and be better than them. To have better than them. Me as a mother, when my boys grow up and they're ready to get married, I hope they marry women that are better than me. Not like me. Better than me. That will love them unconditionally and put them first and treat them like the real men they are. That's my hope and prayer for my own two sons. So no, we don't want your daughter to grow up and be like you, Candace. You are a mega bitch. You are also a domestic terrorist. You have 2 lawsuits sitting in your lap for defamation. All you do is lie on people. You have doxed minor children under the guise of a website trying to keep down bullying when you were bullying yourself, and you still are. You're having a woman stalked and you were proud to admit that. Dumb enough to admit it as well. It's a felony. You want people to feel sympathy for this shit? It's hard to do that. Candace, see, I can go in on you without bringing up your kids, but you're trying to take away somebody else's motherhood. 2 women. You're trying to do that with Brigitte Macron? Never mind the threats and all the harassment she was subjected to. You literally said this woman was born a man and could not have given birth to 3 kids. You're trying to invalidate her status as a mother and a grandmother. And then you turn around trying to do the same BS stunt to Erica Kirk because you don't even have the creativity to lie about something else. The audacity. And now you want to feel some type of way. We ought to have these people doxxed. No, we just need to get rid of your domestic terroristic ass.
Aside, because we won't get in line with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, that we're going to have to learn about who these people are, right? If you are a person who just naturally tweets, calling 3-year-olds mega bitches, people need to know where you are, who you are, why you are, where you're from, how did you get here in your life, what's in your medicine cabinet. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live next door to something like this. These people, like I said, are dangerous, and I wouldn't be shocked if we just...
it's so dangerous for saying we don't want your daughter to end up like you, a mega bitch. Oh, no. Imagine all the wars to be started from that. You know, it's funny how the earth is still revolving around the sun. Did we have a eruption of a mega volcano and I missed it? Perhaps Yellowstone has let loose. All because someone gave their opinion on social media and said, I hope that her daughter does not end up like her mother or in prison or both, you know, because mega bitch, you know. The earth is still revolving around the sun. Did we have a solar flare that destroyed half the planet? Did the magma chambers in the core of the earth stop spinning around or something? Do we still have our gravity shield? Oh, y'all start seeing birds fall out of the sky. Let me know. Let me know if you start seeing birds just mysteriously fall out the sky. If the continental plate starts shifting and it's like a 2020 moment, y'all let me know, please, so we can go back to Africa. That's where they went in the movie. They went to the Cape. Candace, the sun does not rise or set on your dumb ass. Do you understand? No one cares how you feel. The earth is still revolving around the sun, and thankfully, Yellowstone has not erupted. You know, it's a super volcano. We get that you don't understand how science works, but yeah, it is. She expecting the oceans to stop, you know, creating a tide or something. What the hell? Girl. All of civilization will continue to live on while we're still saying that we hope your daughter does not grow up to be a mega bitch like you or in prison or both. The hell you mean? I want you to say that over there in Russia to Putin. That's what I want. I want her to go over there. I want all these candy asses to go over there to Russia and say that to their faces. Punk asses want to sit here. Boy, we got to toughen up in America, y'all. That she should be more afraid to say that here in the U.S. than in Russia. But I bet you she will not say these words in Russia. I bet y'all real money that Candace will never say this to any Russian civilian to their face for any reason. Because she's a coward and a punk ass. Candace, girl, if you don't kick rocks.
Covered some things about these people. So I am going to start prodding, looking into some of these accounts who post all day, every day. And
I guess I'll be on the list. Candace, you can kiss my ass. I will sue the hell out of you. And I dare you to say this to Russia. All I want you to do, if you're bold enough to say this in Russia to a Russian civilian, then I'll still sue you. But I'm willing to call that bluff. I'm willing to call that bluff. Don't make me start tweeting all day at your dumb ass. You dumb heifer.
I'll let you know what I discover, because we did already find some interesting things about Natalie Jean Beisner. Jerseys.
Your Honor, did you hear that? Exhibit A. Natalie Jean Beisner, sue her. And all the clowns that's helping her. Uncover their profiles with a court order. Don't back out now. Y'all start saving these posts. Natalie Jean Beisner, save every post you get coming from the candy asses. And name every last one of their asses in a federal lawsuit. It'll be open shut. It will be so easy. This is why you sue people. She should never feel this emboldened to say this to any U.S. American. citizen. Never. Especially when they're just exercising free speech. But I can guarantee you she will never say this in Russia to a Russian. Never. Girl, you don't kick rocks. Oh, y'all. Oh, shout out to Cold Blooded. This is another one I wanted to dive into right quick. I don't have we seen this? I want to make sure. And shout out to him. I hope you're doing well. Cold Blooded. Have we seen this? I think we did. Okay, cool. Good child. All right, y'all. That's all I have. I didn't want to be too long. I want to be able to give y'all an opportunity to catch Gary with Paramount Tactic and S-Files. Make sure you guys go over there and show some love and support. Check out the live stream from today. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I was like, I can't believe this. The girl going to Russia, she's sitting here trying to huff and puff. But we can't allow that to happen. Y'all, we cannot allow her to do this. Like, not without penalty. Because, I mean, the worst thing that happens, you get doxxed and then you sue her. And all her little cohorts. And remind him why we in the United States of America are not to be fucked with. I mean, that's, period. She doesn't get to stifle free speech. All the evil shit she said about other people's kids. The fact that Social Autopsy was dedicated to doxing minor children. And she did all of that here in the United States of America against Americans. But her punk ass is not going to go to Russia and say this. I want you to kick that air in your chest and say that over there to them Russians. I dare you, Candace Owens. Say it to them. Say that to them. Call her bluff. You know what? You want to say all this to an American? Go say that in Russia. Once you land on Russian soil, say all this to all the Russians you see around you. Just threaten to dox them. See what happens to your dumb ass. Girl, they're going to handle you like you should not have ever came over there in the first place. Can't make this up, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Boy, this is something else. I want to go over there and never come back. Russia, please keep on. Shout out to Rosetta for being a member for 7 months. Russia, please keep her here as the war. We don't want her back. Candace, you daring somebody to do something. I wish the hell you would help her. What's going on, Nick? How y'all doing? I appreciate all of you all for tuning in, man. This is something else. So the stalker is going to stalk. Yep, that's what she's doing. She threatened to stalk U.S. Americans. Talking about, I'm not a domestic terrorist. They're calling me that. It's so dangerous. No, you are a domestic terrorist. Terrorizing Americans and having them believe you're going to commit cyber crimes and dox them. I've already found out a lot about her. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and put it in a post so she can use it in a lawsuit against you? Dumbass girl, you get reported to the FBI, Candace. That's exactly what's going to happen. We will report you to the feds, and then we will file a federal lawsuit against you, and we will sleep peacefully while you're over in Russia next week on family vacay, trying to figure out why these men keep looking at George weird. Y'all, hold on. Let me find it. I just want to make sure Russia sees this. Hold on. Let me see. Final videos. We got to make sure. Like, y'all seen this? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Is this it? This is one of.
I won't get into too much detail about.
Oh, hold on.
Out of respect for their marriage, I won't get into too much detail about the time before he met her. It's not offensive to the marriage. It's like obviously people like try to date.
What did Trump say? Russia, I hope you're listening. Yeah, I told you, I will call your bluff. I see straight through you, you dumbass. Come on, alien. You talking about what now? Wait till you see who this girl is that Candace is referencing. Yeah, okay.
Out of respect for their marriage, I won't get into
Yes.
too much detail about.
Never mind the fact that he's deceased and she's a widow, and she has not respected Erica Kirk, not one little bit. Erica Kirk says, "Stop, please stop, stop. Keep living, girl. Get a life. Go to hell. Kiss my ass." Like all the myriad of things she may have said on and off camera, because she never said go to hell. But Candace, you can. One thing Erica Kirk has not done is say anything about you and your marriage, and has not disrespected George at all in the least bit. I don't even think she ever said his name. But Candace sitting here talking about, well, out of respect for their marriage. You don't even respect his wife. Come on, you dumb alien. I want the Russians to hear this.
The time before he met her, it's not offensive to the marriage. It's like obviously people like try to date before, and he was trying to date this girl that he was totally obsessed with.
So who is this girl?
Reading back on those messages of this girl who then became one of my best friends and was in my wedding.
This is a girl who was her best friend in the wedding. Look how she's staring at the girl. The irony of this. Candace feels like she's in competition with any woman that was in Charlie Kirk's life. Automatic competition for her. And then she marries George Farmer because she's a woman scorned. That whole lavender marriage and arrangement, yeah, that'll fare well for you in Russia. Go ahead, George. You gonna show them pictures of Milo? Or you want me to do it, George? Because I can. One of y'all got the post. Y'all can tag me in right quick on that photo with George and Milo. If not, I have to search through it in my bookmarks. Somebody tag me in on that or send it to me. George, I'm going to make sure Russia sees that. And I hope you enjoy your vacation.
Because
Her name is Samantha Schwab. You might remember this.
I'm so perfect.
Russia, I hope you're watching and listening. Candace, you want to say again that you're not a domestic terrorist and you threaten to dox people and shit? You want to say that again in the mic for the record? You already planning on doxing people? How much do you know about Natalie Jean Bisner again? Bisner? Is it Bisner? Natalie Jean. How much do you know about her again? Russia, I hope you're watching and listening. Look carefully.
You might remember this.
I'm so perfect and pretty and skinny. And yeah, maybe Candace got a little chubby in quarantine, but at least I'm still cute because I'm Sammy Schwab.
Yeah, look at all these girl, that girl kissing on her face. Yeah, Samantha is not the one kissing her. This girl here. It's Samantha Schwab. The one she said she had to be a lesbian for 12 months. Candace. Candace, if you had to be a lesbian for 12 months to Samantha Schwab, who's this girl here, who in the hell is kissing you on the face? Who this woman, Hoppo? Hoppo, who this woman? Who this woman, Hoppo? Who the one kissing you on the face, Candace? The same one whose ass you were grabbing while she was wet and you were pregnant. I mean, just a whole handful of butt. y'all think Putin gonna be cool to look at this? Yeah. He might be okay with this, but he definitely will not be okay at that photo of George and Milo. And they're going to be over there for a whole week. She said, I will be off air all of next week of all the places to take 4 small minor children to. Now we're going to Russia to look at the cathedrals and stuff, Candace, you and George could have just went over there on your own. Leave the kids in the U.S. where they were born with your mother. They can spend time with their grandmother. Because they should be going to Russia with you. But whatever. You're their mother. We're not here for that. What we are here for is to see Russia's reaction to this.
Perfect and pretty and skinny. And yeah, maybe Candace got a little chubby in quarantine, but at least I'm still cute
Candace,
because I'm
tell your
Sammy
ass.
Schwab.
This is Samantha Schwab. She is very pretty. As Candace said, perfect and pretty and skinny. Looks kind of similar to somebody else that I've seen, but anyway, who is
Russia
she?
would not be happy with this.
She's the granddaughter of Charles Schwab. Yes, that Charles Schwab. Yeah, she's actually employed by this awful administration. She works for the Department of Treasury. She was even working for the Trump administration back in 2017.
Candace.
She was working for the Office of Legislative Affairs. This is not...
Candace said she is embarrassed to have supported Donald Trump, and she wants to go to Russia for a week with 4 minor children. Candace, I'm not trying to change your mind. I want you to go. I just want you to stay your ass over there. And you got videos and photos of her hugged up and kissing all over another woman. Candace, you let this happen voluntarily. You said you had to be a lesbian for 12 months for this girl?
I'm still perfect and pretty and skinny. And yeah, maybe Candace got a little chubby in quarantine, but at least I'm still cute because I'm Sammy Schwab.
This is Samantha Schwab. She is very pretty. As Candace said, perfect and pretty and skinny. Looks kind of similar to somebody else that I've seen, but anyway, who is she? She's the granddaughter of...
Hold on.
She was even working for the Trump administration back in 2017. She was working for the Office of Legislative Affairs. This is not a dig in any way at Samantha Schwab. I know nothing about her outside of this information, the fact that she's friends with Candace. I just find it so interesting that any connections to the government is dangerous unless you're friends with Candace Owens. Elites are scum of the earth unless you're married to them or friends with them.
Wow, Candace, you couldn't even pull that off without looking like a flat out hypocritical oomph. Oh, you dumb goat. Candace, I'm gonna pull this photo up of George. Can I get somebody to tag me in on that or send it to me? The one with George and Milo. I'm gonna look for it if not. Child. I just wanted to kind of be at the top right now. But no, we'll look for it. Or email it to me. You can't make this up. Candace. Oh, they're gonna be so psyched to see this. Candace, they're gonna be so psyched to see this. Uh-oh. No reply, send me some information, Candace. Oh, you're not gonna like this one, Candace. Girl, you're not gonna like this one at all. Candace is so mad. She don't know what to do. Oh, we gonna find it. Where's the photo of George? I just put his name in here. George Farmer. Is his name Milo? Is the photo gonna come up? Oh, Jesus. What the? Oh, yeah, they got some. Oh, here it is.
They eat my ass.
Ooh. Russia, I hope you listening or watching. George, you think Putin gonna be cool to see this? George, you think Putin gonna be cool if you show him this photo? He said he goes fishing over there. Candace said he goes fishing over there in Russia. I'm just curious. Do y'all think Putin is gonna be friendly to seeing this photo of George Farmer and Milo all hugged up like this on each other? Y'all think they're gonna and then to see the video and photos of Candace hugged up on another woman? Y'all think Putin gonna be cool with that? Candace, you think? Show this to Putin. Let's record his reaction. I want to see that reaction in real time. Candace, please show this to Vladimir Putin. And say, hey, if I show you something, can I live stream your reaction in real time? Lady Luck Club is just curious to see what you look like. I'm just curious to know what kind of facial expression he's going to make instantly when he sees this photo. Like, this is my husband, George, and his friend, Milo. Do you mind if I record your reaction before I show you the photo first? Candace, you think he going to be cool with this? You're talking about, I can't wait to see the headlines. People going to say, I've been paid by abroad. No. People going to say, boy, what is Putin going to think about this? Candace, we don't give a damn if you go over there. What is he going to think about this? Not just him. All the men over there. What you think they're going to say about this, Candace? If they find out that George Farmer is over there fishing, don't you think they're going to be looking out for him? Candace, Russia will look out for George Farmer if he's going over there to go fishing, as if he cannot do that in the state of Tennessee in the United States of America. He wants citizenship here, but somehow he can't fish here? What you mean? He's got to go to Russia to go fishing? Does he live in the U.S. or not? Who flies to Russia to go fishing when you can fish in the U.S. of A? And this is where you want citizenship. So if we talk about George Farmer getting deported, obviously that's a problem for Candace. And, they're trying to break up my family. But he takes his dumb ass over there to Russia to go fishing? Why should we want him here? Candace, why should we want George Farmer here when his dumb ass doesn't even want to be here to fish? To catch some fish that you probably still will not eat. Y'all can imagine George Farmer being the type of person. He's going to go out to the lake with a shotgun and he's just going to shoot the fish. He ain't fishing for nothing. Not the old-fashioned way. Now he's just going to shoot it dead and pick it up. Don't worry about the bullet. Why are bullets in the fish? I went fishing. Candace, if George Farmer was, after they see this photo, was going over to Russia to go fishing, they would have eyes and ears on him 24/7. He would be stalked. It is funny that the husband of the stalker would become stalked. He becomes the prey. They will be watching his every move the entire time. Now they're going to be looking for him to see if he's fishing in their country. All because you came up with that dumbass lie that makes no sense. What sense does it make for George Farmer to go fishing in Russia, but he wants citizenship of the United States of America, and somehow he can't fish anywhere in the U.S.? Candace, where were you when you took that photo on the boat, on the lake? Where the hell were you at? Who put up this photo? How the dumb forget. Candace, you gonna tell us where the hell you were when you was on this boat? Because I peeped what was in them sunglasses, that reflection. One of you all said y'all sent me this. Sent me a better photo. Let me see. Ginger Spice, she said she sent this enhanced. Candace, if you say George goes fishing in Russia, here's my question. You talk about nobody can talk about you. Get your dumb ass off social media and go sit down somewhere. Sit in, we talking about you. Candace, where were you at here? Were you in Russia? Who are you at here? Candace, dry fly. Look at this. You caught some fish. Candace, where were you? Did you go to Russia? You ain't got no makeup on, no Vaseline, no nothing on those crusty ass lips. Hey, look, the same way it did when you claimed that you were being infected with yeast from black mold. Candace, are you planning on suing because your yeast infection has flared up again? Yeah, Candace got the cooties. Girl, why do your mouth or your face look this bad when you're not wearing makeup? Candace, I never wear makeup, so I don't even care. I love my skin. Then I'm not putting makeup all over my face. You, on the other hand, still look like the damn idiot that lived in an apartment for 7 months with black mold. And your biggest complaint, I've had recurring yeast infections, Your Honor. Your face and your mouth looks just like that yeast infection. Yeah, put some Vaseline on your lips. Candace, were you in Russia fishing? Where's George at? Shout out to Ginger Spice, y'all. Show Ginger Spice some love for this photo. Candace, you caught a fish. It's a fish in your hands. And I highly doubt you were taking a selfie. So is George in the boat with you? So you all went fishing and caught this fish as opposed to going to Charlie Kirk's memorial service. And you said George Farmer goes fishing in Russia after having this photo of him and Milo together like this. You know, it's a very compromising situation to be in. And you think the Russians are going to take kindly to that photo? Girl, you don't think they will be watching him if he was there fishing after seeing this photo of him and Milo together? You know they don't take kindly to that. You know that, right? George Farmer, if they whoop your ass, you just got to take it like a champion. They don't even want the Olympics over there because of LGBTQ. You think they're going to let George Farmer go over there and go fishing with his boo thing? And it's not you, George. Don't say we didn't warn you. That's all we saying. Now we sending these photos. We making sure if Russia get tagged in these photos. Hell yeah. Oh man. Lavender marriages. That's the price you pay. Yeah, no, there was no romance. Nothing. No, nothing. I make that clear from day one. I have a boyfriend. Oh, okay. Keep hope alive. When you go over to Russia, I want you to repeat all of that you said, George Farmer. Yeah, what the hell Candace said this? Yeah, I can't believe this. Candace. Yeah, boy, that yeast infection is acting up. Girl, your skin looks so dry as hell. Your hair halfway wet. What the hell wrong with you? That perm is giving up. There's all this humidity. Must have been the moisture from the lake. Somebody, y'all see who taking that photo? Y'all see that? Y'all see who taking the photo? Look at that. You can't make this up. That don't look like George. That man look like he got a mustache. A thick one. Look at that old cowboy hat. Why are they dressed like this? Were y'all trying to not be noticed? No one's out here. No one's out there. Who's going to recognize you, Candace, out there? Or George Farmer? So this is not George. Is that what we're assuming? George, is this you on the boat taking a photo? I think that's the part that can't handle from the camera. Who knows? It could be a beard. It don't look like George. Candace, why you didn't take George out there with you? George, where the hell are you at? You can't make this up. So she just go out fishing on her own. Boy, this must have been one of those times George was like, okay, if you're going fishing here, I'm going to Russia. Milo and I will be in Russia. Bye. Oh, man. Oh, this is priceless. According to Candace, though, George Farmer goes fishing in Russia all the time. And she's not with him. Oh man, these poor kids, boy. They might get over there and look at George and be like, didn't we see you here 2 weeks ago? You were hugged up. That wasn't your wife you were hugging? You said that was your brother. Ew. Like they gonna be so mad. Oh, Candace. Candace. Oh man, they're gonna be shocked and appalled to see George Farmer get off that plane with you and 4 children. They're gonna be like, no way. All the bodyguards and stuff looking at each other. They were like, no way. Is that him? Yeah, he came up in our surveillance. Come with us if you want to live. Like you Candace. Oh, they gonna go in on George. Oh, I think it'd be more disturbed to see a George hooked up on that other dude than they would Candace letting some female kiss up all over their face. Either way, they're not gonna like it. Candace, you want to take 4 kids over there to Russia to look at a building because you're such a fun mom and all. Garrett, that is so pathetic. If I had money like this, like Candace has, like even an eighth of it, I would be telling you all, me and my kids going on a 2-week vacation in Universal Studios. We're going to go down there and live for 2 weeks. We're going to the parks. We're riding everything 3 or 4 times. We're going to hang out. We're going on the boardwalk. We're just going to live it up in the most expensive, the best resort room that money can buy. Both kids going to have their own room and bath. We're getting like a 3-bedroom, 3-bath hotel resort on the property, on Universal Studios property. Everything upgraded. We're eating out the mini bar. You can't make this up. This girl could go to a different country on a whim. She didn't have to pre-plan anything. That's why I keep saying the $7,000. Somebody want to send me $7,000 from Israel or Benjamin Netanyahu. Let them. The candy asses can send me cash apps and super chats. Send me the money. When am I getting it? The summertime? That'd be perfect timing. I can take my kids to a fantastic vacation to Universal Studios for a whole week. As a matter of fact, I get in a week and a half. We're upgrading all our passes and everything. I'm not waiting in any lines. Y'all, we getting that upgraded skip the line pass. We're riding everything. Me and my kids living it up for a week and a half in Universals. You crazy? Send me that $7,000. Let that happen. Child, please. And her vacation is, we're going to Russia. We're going to look at the buildings. Why you won't go to France? You said that the 13th Brigade was looking for you. It's funny how you won't just grow a spine and go over there. Candace, somehow you're allergic to France now. Didn't you say there was some transactions and a paper trail? You gonna ever post that up or what? Candace such a damn clown. You can't make this up. These kids gonna be bored out their mind. Do they have yeast on the missing Russia? Like it smells like sourdough in here. Come with us. You need to go to the doctor. Candace, they're not gonna take too kindly to their church smelling like Doritos and funky corn chips. Because you came in for mass and you're leaving a scent and trail behind you. All that yeasty juice, they ain't got time for that. They're gonna be like, why is it wet and slippery over here? Who was here? Candace Owens came. Oh, God. And gonna be leaving her yeast infection juice trail. It's not even gonna be spotty. It's gonna look like a long flowing river. Yeast juice. Girl, they gonna kick you out that church. I'm not giving you tour. You're leaking. Smells like sourdough cabbage. Spoiled something. Spoiled Mick. Ew. Go take a bath. Don't come back. Candace. They don't play games with that nonsense. You can't go over there with that funky body odor. Y'all. They got a slug trail. Oh, child, Candace, I could go on for days, and you know I can. Oh, this is two prices, y'all. Oh, okay, I don't get it. Sometimes you got to get down to the nitty gritty. She tried to make this allegation to a court and then wanted the court to grant her damages. Can you believe it? Because she decided to have a 7-month-long yeast infection. All of a sudden, the apartment property complex is supposed to pay her ass because she lived with a bunch of black mold she created. Oh my God. Guess what, Candy asses? Your cult leader didn't even go to the actual trial hearing. The apartment community won by default judgment. She didn't even show up. She would have left, all kinds of exhibits in there just by sitting down. Your Honor, Exhibit A. See, we didn't cause this yeast infection. It's just coming out of it. I'm done. She left it right here in the chair. Left us all the evidence we need right here in the chair. That judge would have been so pissed. You know how long it takes to get that smell up out of there? Like rotten cabbage. Candace. Oh, you're the most boring mom ever. You're going to take 4 small kids out there. Nah, not Disney World or Carnival Cruise or anything. Now let's go to Russia. Look at these churches. Yeah, okay, have fun with that. Oh, God. All right, y'all done. Oh, this is too funny. Too funny. Let's end out on this photo here. George, we got to end out on this because I want to make sure Russia sees this. I want to make sure they see every bit of this. You understand? Yeah, I can't turn on the volume because it's a song. See? It's got to be copyrighted. George, I want Putin to see this. Maybe you should show it to him and then say, what do you think? George, I dare you show this to Putin. Say, what do you think? Oh, hold on. Y'all, no reply to me this. Candace, is this where you staying? Lebanon Presidential Suite, 4 Seasons, Lion Palace Hotel. Is this where you staying? You leaving 4 kids? Yeah. Oh, you know how boring it's got to be over there for kids. This isn't exactly the ideal place for 4 small children. Candace, you're so selfish. These kids not going to want to be over here for a whole week. Where's the theme park? Is it anywhere fun to take the kids? Perhaps I'm thinking prematurely. Has anyone ever been to Lobanov? Has anyone ever been there? What is there to do for 4 minor small children? And mind you, her youngest is what, 2-3 years old? What is there to do over here for 4 small kids? She want to go there so bad for a whole week? That's selfish as hell. You can't do a mini tour? Like, okay, here's one of the pit stops. Well, we're not staying there a whole week. We'll go there for like a couple days, a couple nights, and then go on to the next place. And then actually take the kids to a theme park or somewhere fun. What is that to do for kids here? Look at this. Alcohol all over the place. What are they going to do? Other than go to the pool. Candace, you're so boring. Why would you do this to these kids? And then you shouldn't even be going over there because there's a restriction and all. We don't care if you go. Why are you taking the kids over there for them to be bored out of their mind? They're going to get on her nerve. She's going to be calling their nanny. Can you come in here and get them? I'm burning. They're going to be running all over the hotel. I can see it now. Trying to go to the pool with them. You know what? We're just not going to the pool today. Y'all don't know how to stop running and jumping. What the hell you expect them to do? They're gonna be cooped up in that hotel room, and for what? Candace, you are the worst. And you want to sit here and try to dox and Google people to dox them when you can't come up with a fun vacation for you and 4 minor children? If George wants to stay there to fish, leave him and his boyfriend to it. Why you can't take the kids somewhere fun and enjoyable? You think they really want to go to cathedrals like that? Like, mommy, we're tired. We want to take a nap. No, you got to look at this glass pane. What the heck is wrong with you? You're pathetic. You already taking them somewhere they should be going. And it's going to be boring. And they're going to be watching George Farmer. Yeah, okay. Now, this is unbelievable. All right, now we can leave it on this note. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. George, I want them looking at you with the side eye as soon as you get your ass off that plane. You understand? Shout out to S-Files. How you doing, honey? Did you have fun over there? With Gary from Paramount Tactic? You know I gotta check that out on replay, honey. Did you have a good time? I showed me to come over there because I did to tell him, hey, are we still on for tomorrow? What? We got to watch your show, girl. Make sure you all watch Gary from Paramount Tactic. Gary from Paramount Tactic. This is the dude that he's taking a photo with. I've been told is Milo. I don't know how to say his last name. I just know Milo. Paramount Tactic. Check your DMs. Okay, cool. Let me check. Hold on. Let me pull up a photo. Candace. Audacity. Tell about she gonna dox somebody because words hurt her feelings. Chapo. Tell me on Kick Rocks. Let me put this up. Hold on a second, because I don't want to show my DMs. I'm gonna put this up. Somebody send this to the criminal. This is who you letting over there in your country. Somebody send it over to KGB. Why they be interested in this one? Oh my God. Yay. I apologize. Okay, cool. I see we're still on tomorrow. Yay. So we're going to be with Gary from Paramount Tactic tomorrow. Tonight, make sure you all check out the episode S-Files. I will be watching the replay. I am so proud of all of the supporters, the Luxters, and the mods here in the LLC. You guys are getting, for all who have channels and do content, you're getting the attention you deserve. And that's exactly how it should be. Cold-blooded Christian. Hopefully he gets his page up and running soon. I know he's, been out for a minute, but as soon as he get his page back up, we're going to support it. Make sure you guys go and support S-Files. S-Files, you can drop your YouTube channel link in the chat. You don't even have to ask, girl. Especially if you're a mod and you have YouTube channels, drop your links. We can get you some support. And then, of course, the Eclectic Journalists getting some support. Friday will be with Artie Trolls. Next week, we already have it confirmed. Ami. So we're going to have a good time, y'all. Ami confirmed June 2nd. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I cannot wait. I already set up the live stream, so make sure you guys tune in. Starting tomorrow with Gary. Well, tonight, rather, with Gary for S-Files. And then tomorrow, I'll be there. Friday, Artie Trolls will be with us. And then next week on June 2nd, Ami Kozak will be with us. We're excited. So make sure you guys show the support to everybody here. Support each other, hold each other down, and have each other's backs. That's what it's all about. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So you all listen. Russia, we're sending you crackhead Candace for free. Can you please take all her cult members? We don't want them either. We have no quarrels with a domestic terrorist going to Russia. Bye. You cannot give her back. Do not return the sender. Can't make this up. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. Y'all be good. Make sure you guys show some support to S Files. She said she meant to say, "Girl, don't ever. You okay?" Make sure you guys go check out the show that she did tonight with Gary. And here is S Files YouTube channel. Make sure you all support her. Show us some love and support. She is a fantastic mod here in the LLC, and I am just absolutely blessed. We all are to have the great mods that we have. S Files holds it down and has supported us here and supports other great content creators as well. So let's return the love and support to her and check out the live stream from tonight with Gary. I appreciate all of you all here in the LLC, and I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Y'all hit that like button on the way out, and don't forget to hype up this video when it is done. And until the next one, I will see you all tomorrow with Gary and Friday with Artie. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces. Crackhead.